A realm previously unimagined lies before you. A realm with endless possibilities, limited only by your imagination. A realm where reality and fantasy are one and the same. Welcome to Out of Character.
And I make my way toward. I go through the crowd. I'm making my way towards the towards the man.
Well, I am a god.
Damn. Ego much?
And as you're
This isn't normal.
click. All right. Welcome to Out of Character RPG. We're so glad that you joined us today. Today we will be doing a one-shot game of Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, but we will be trying out a supplement known as 5e Hardcore Mode by Runehammer. So today I will be honoring Hankerin from Drunkens & Dragons by drinking shots of whiskey every now and then. Hankerin, baby. Woo! So it should be an interesting game just for that alone, right?
Yeah, boy.
Cheers to that. So now, this is a supplement for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. In 5e Hardcore Mode, you'll be building and running encounters for a far narrower, this is what they say, more committed player set of parties. In other words, it's harder, it's grittier, it's deadlier. This is what this is. A 5e game that is those things. So the players have already made their characters for the game, which we videotaped, and we're going to show that. We'll put that up, so make sure that you take a look at that if you want to learn about the characters. We do talk about some of the rules there. And then after this one shot, we'll be doing a review of this supplement. And please, watch this. Watch that review. I got a feeling it's going to be really interesting and good. We'll be explaining some of the rules as we go about this game today, as the rules changes come. So, you know what? Let's get started. Heroes, please introduce yourself. We're going to start with Steven.
I am Mildred the Accursed. I'm a human cleric, and run! I've been cursed by the gods! We're doomed! We're all doomed!
Wow, I feel doomed right now, man. All right, Alex.
I am Six of the Sixes. My sister is entrapped into a great club in this mortal realm. I must free her here in this foul abyss.
Cool.
Yeah, boy.
I am Torkel, Thorthud the 13th. I make my walk, my final journey in life, and I choose this adventure.
Okay, and Henry.
I am Sir Latimus, the fighter. I am the best fighter ever. In fact, my sword and chainmail is, well, ding, it's too heavy. I can't lift it, but I am a good fighter.
All right, let's get into it. All right, so players, it's a beautiful day, and your party has been traveling for several days heading towards a major city to seek your fame and fortune. You still have about 3 days travel before you reach your destination, so you decide to make a stop at the Leafside Village, known for its fresh fruits and vegetables. So as you approach the village, you can hear a celebration going on. There are crowds of people in the streets. They're cheering, gleeful, chattering. There's music, there's dancing, so much excitement going on. There are baskets of fruits and vegetables everywhere, including jugs of wine readily available to every single one of you, and it's all free in this celebration. What? Yeah. So an attractive female villager that she was clapping to the festivities, she notices your party, and she comes over and she approaches you, and she looks like this.
I can't.
Villagers, visitors to our village, fare thee well. Welcome, welcome. My name is Nima, and we are celebrating the Festival of Harvest. The great blessed tree, Heartwood, has given us another year of plenty, and so we rejoice. We show our gratitude by dedicating this whole week to it. Would you not join us in these festivities? You must try our products of plenty. They are the best in the land. And she kind of picks her hands out and she has what looks like perfect apples. What are you guys doing? Are you taking the apples?
I would like to take your apples.
I'm smacking one of the apples off the table. Backing it up.
Foul mortal food! He smacks it off. Like, there are pressing matters at hand! And here we are feasting on this foul, disgusting fruit!
And he crushes one in his hands.
He's kind of stunned. Torkel, are you tasting the fruit?
Yes, I'm walking over. 6. Do not waste such good food. In merriment, we must relish in these small delights. And I take a fruit and I look.
Feed before dawn to slay. Isn't that right, Sir Latimus and Mildred?
Well, everyone here, we're the best heroes ever! Feast on the apples, everyone! Everyone! Hey, beautiful woman, look at us! We're the heroes of this hero! We are everything! Ha ha ha! I will feast on your apple now!
And as you take a bite into this rosy apple, the juicy, sweet taste fills your mouth, and for a moment, you feel as if you had just consumed a small piece of heaven. It is by far the most delicious tasting apple you have ever had in your life. And as you enjoy this tasty fruit, the woman says to you, "It is not the best apple that you ever had, is it?
It is the best! It is
And if you like the fruit, you must try our wine. I dare say it is in par with what the gods drink themselves."
Well, I am a god! Ha 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 ha!
Damn. Ego much?
And as you're conversating with this friendly villager, you hear a deep sounding horn in the distance.
To battle! I take out my sword. Actually, I don't have a sword. I take out my fist.
At hearing this, all the music and cheers and chatter discontinue, and all the people begin to move towards the center of the village in excitement. Nina says, "Oh my! They're bringing out the pageant winner to be honored by us. She is the most fortunate child in all our village. Come see her. Come." And she's kind of like grabbing your hands and pulling you towards. Are you guys going with her towards the center of the village?
Yeah.
Yes.
You mean there's someone better looking than you? No!
Oh, you're so sweet. Grander than I. Come, follow me. Listen.
I was gonna say your apples are sweeter.
Mildred, how unfortunate is it that I find most in common with a cleric such as yourself than these fools?
And if you like you want my melons, come.
Oh man.
So as you fight through the crowds to get a good view, you see in the distance several men dressed in strange garb. And it looks like they're Druid garb. And they're carrying on their shoulders. So let me show you what they look like.
Oh, they look cool, man.
I want to be one. I'm joining the cult.
You see that they're carrying on their shoulders what looks like a platform made of branches and beautiful flowers and healthy farm goods. You see them. But sitting on top of all of that is a small girl. And though everyone all about are happy and joyful, she has a somber demeanor. And the girl looks like this.
Oh. She's gonna be sacrificed.
Oh, don't say. Don't say. The grimmest.
Are a cleric, you can make a religious roll.
To see if she would
I know, right?
She would be sacrificed to the gods. Religion.
That's some good roll.
For people who are watching,
Damn.
hardcore, you roll, and the people who have the skill, have the proficiency in that skill, they get to roll and add their bonus, their proficiency bonus, and also an attribute bonus. Other people trying to make those rolls, even though they can make rolls, only roll a straight up 20-sided die.
All right.
So, what did you roll? What was your total, Mildred?
My total is 12.
So, you get some insight, and you recognize that these men are Earth Druids. And you know from past history that these are fanatics dedicated to flora, right? And they're fanatic to the point of almost negative in some ways. Their history, their reputation is negative in some ways.
They're extremists.
Who has insight?
Oh, I have it. Yes, I have that too.
You can roll regular. Everybody else can roll insight, but remember, you only roll a 20-sided die and add nothing to it. So
right.
you add your bonuses, your proficiency. Everybody else just make a roll.
Okay.
Oh, natural 20! Yeah! Don't even bother, guys. Don't even bother. I put my hand up like.
He knows everything.
You should save that though.
So Melvin, being that you made that 15 or higher, you can read this person's attitude. So this little young girl, you recognize that her mind seems distant. And being that you rolled a 20, almost like she's in a trance.
Oh.
Okay?
So
you notice that the crowd begins to part as an older druid walks toward the platform. And as he passes people, they bow down in respect to him. And he holds himself in a regal manner, a manner that is the opposite of one who really lives a humble life of the wild. And this is what he looks like. And as he approaches the small child, he raises his arms to the clear skies and he says, "Thank you, old faithful Heartwood. Thank you for blessings upon our land. Thank you for the abundance of harvest we gain as you nurture our soil. We serve you every day of the week, Sunday, Moon Day, Tower Day, Wine Day, Thunder Day, Fire Day, and Star Day. We honor and dedicate the chosen one here," and he points to the young girl, "to represent our humble village. So we pray to you, oh great Heartwood, give us an abundance this coming harvest." And with that, he signs a druid blessing to the child. And at that point, the village is filled with joyous uproar, and the crowd is cheering and chanting, "Harvest, Heartwood, Heartwood, Heartwood," and everybody is crowding around the child and throwing flowers at her and kind of almost worshiping to some degree. I need all of you to roll a perception check spot. So you're making a perception spot. Now remember, unless you have the skill, you can't add your attribute bonus and you can't add a +2.
I got it.
I got you.
I got a 10. Damn it.
Oh my goodness, I have a 2. Ian 6. I got that 2 right there.
Oh no!
Oh man, get him out now. Get him out now.
All right.
The cactus is looking at the bottom.
Did everybody roll?
I rolled a 10.
10. Anybody else roll a 10 or higher?
I got a 10.
All right. So Torkel, you're the only one. In this crowd, everybody's dancing,
Oh, no.
everybody's singing, and everybody's joyful. And you notice an unhappy man who's out of place in this ecstatic crowd. And he looks like this. He's middle-aged. And he has a concerned look on his face. You notice that he's well-dressed, maybe of nobility, or maybe a merchant, a well-to-do merchant. And Torkel, he takes notice of you looking at him.
Okay.
And he begins to look at you
I'm making my way towards him.
as it's almost as if he's measuring up you and your party together.
I had just taken a bite of this wonderful apple, and I throw it back in the basket of fruit that Nina had displayed to us, and I make my way I go through the crowd. I'm making my way towards the towards the man.
You notices you moving towards him. He kind of looks at you, and his brow kind of frowns, and then he kind of looks at you, and he does this, and he starts to head to a less crowded area.
I put my fist up with black iron, the black iron that's made out of black iron, to give him the acknowledgement of like, yes, I'll go, and then I go back to my group.
Okay, so you go back to your group. You notice he's going to an isolated area in the village where the crowds are not. And what are you telling your group?
Mildred, Six, and Sir Latimus. There is a gentleman who looks unhappy about this situation. I think we should talk to him. And he also signaled to us, or to me, to meet him in a direction, or he has some sort of disability.
So I believe that signal is telling us to go somewhere. Like I said, that signal is telling us to go somewhere, right?
I agree.
Then, why not? Let's go! Ha ha! This
Sir
temple
Latimus,
sounds good.
do you see the face on that child? She's so entranced. She's probably drugged. They're gonna sacrifice her. I know it. We're all cursed. We're all going to be destroyed.
Mildred,
Sounds like the most interesting thing that would happen this day.
Mildred, you worry, Wart. Be
Look at
calm.
her face. Look.
So
Bad
negative.
omen.
So negative.
Do they notice? Can they see her trans?
Kind of once you mention it, they can see. Well, everyone can see that she's kind of got this somber face. But because of your role, you really had some insight there that you can tell that they're kind of looking at her. And she just looks kind of plain and simple, not too happy, right? But you know, right?
So,
and I know.
So they think I'm paranoid. Okay, all right.
Let us meet this gentleman. Maybe he has more insight on what is wrong with this little girl.
By all means, Torkel, lead the way. This is your deal now. Ha ha! This apple is damn good.
And really, Sir Latimus, as you bite into it, it's delicious. You have never tasted fruit so good, so delicious. There's something almost magical about their fruit. Okay, so you move over and you see that middle-aged gentleman dressed in noble garb, and he's there, and he's by himself, and he's looking around, nervous. You can tell he's nervous. You approach him, and he says, "My name is Bombo. I am the Thane of this village, and I need your help. You are not from around here, I can tell. and therefore, you do not really know what is going on. That young girl you saw being celebrated, she is my daughter. Yes, Mildred, what do you ask?
I was just about to ask this, do we see a resemblance in Tumor and Tina? I was just about to ask that, but go ahead, you confirmed it, go ahead.
You see, the locals here swear it brings good harvest, which it does, but at a terrible cost. You see, the locals here, this festival, a child is sent into the hills beneath the heartwood as a sacrifice. If the heartwood is not fed, crops will wither, and they will die, and nothing will grow until it feeds in this land. If the heartwood is burnt down, which it has been, each living creatures, even humans, even us, we lose the ability to sire living children. We have seen it. It is true. But be aware, it is intelligent. And it has a special relationship with Grinnell, the Druid that you saw. They say that he is immortal and has lives. Hundreds of years he has lived due to heartwood, the tree. I tell you what, I will pay you handsomely for the return of my child. She is my only child. Tina, bring her to me. 300 gold pieces. I promise you. If saved, I will leave this town with my wealth I have and never to return. I must warn you though. I must warn you. The town folks are weary of strangers, especially those who meddle in their affairs. Though they are good and hardy folks, they will not hesitate to protect their land and their products. So, will you do this for me?
Tumbor. I am Torkel, Thorthud the 13th, Smith of Mount Ruin. I pledge thee my fist.
His one.
I want that. Okay, go ahead. Let's keep it PG, man.
I wish I had a sword. I pledge my sword to thee. It's just the fist.
Oh, that's strong whiskey.
My weapon, I pledge thee in honor of all that is good, and in honor of your family. I will take this quest.
Thank you. Thank you. Anybody else saying anything to him?
Shalatimus.
I will do the same. And one of the likes of you, Mildred, and whatever your name is.
His name is Six.
Yeah, man.
Six, you idiotic mortal. Six is the name. You see he's trying to hold back, like he has his great glove, he's holding on it, and it shakes. And he pulls it back down. You know where you go, I shall go too, for the sake of my sister who I shall free. So, as much as I could care less about his daughter, I would like to find some solutions. How about you, Mildred?
Wherever we go, it is in the gods' fates that we may not return. I don't know what we should do, guys.
Mildred, quiet. Be positive in this situation. We shall overcome any danger that befalls us. This I promise.
Don't worry.
I feel this is a curse upon my family, for the truth is, I have known this for years, and I have okayed it being that it did not affect my family, but now it is affecting my daughter. Please, I will give all to you.
You are cursed as well? Then you know. Then you understand. We're cursed! We're doomed! I start running
I'm grabbing him.
My character's just laughing. We're gonna die!
Get a hold of yourself, Mildred. I'm shaking him up. I'm shaking him.
Do not worry.
Famous singer. Alright. We shall do it. But how? They are watching.
First,
So
drink this.
Yes. So he said, heartwood is the large, old, gnarled tree on top of the lonely hill just outside of Leafside Village. Go there. You will find a burrow, a large one, where 2 humans abreast can travel within. That is where they take the children. Please, bring Tina back to me! Please!
Do not worry. Together, we spell hope. Even though, and I look at both of you guys, together, we are a good team. Right?
I still hear me cracking up in the background.
Alright, so, are you guys agreeing that you're gonna go to the tree known as Heartwood? Yes?
We all agree?
Alright, so you exit the village, and as you exit the village, it's not too long traveling outside the village, and you could see in the distance a unique tree. It's huge and glorious in its own way. You see Heartwood, and this tree expands. It's giant, and there's a glow about it, almost magical or mystical about it. And you can see it swaying. Even though it's a hard wood, you can see it almost swaying as if it has life of itself. And so you approach it, you head towards it, and you see a burrow. Now this burrow seems as though there's an opening that is 2 men abreast, but yet there are branches that are entwined and covering the opening. What are you doing?
Leader.
No, was it Latinist?
Where is my inspector, thief, or whatever?
Yes.
I'm going to try to inspect the tree.
And now you want to know who it is. Now I'm important.
Be careful.
That's why you
It might be cursed by the gods.
No, the dangerous is enough as it is. Be quiet.
Are you detecting magic? What are you doing?
I'm going to inspect it to see if there's like anything that activates it to make it talk or anything like that. If there's any.
Okay, so make an investigation roll. And even if you don't have it, remember it's a straight up 20-sided die.
I do have it. There we go. Let's see. Oh, 10.
10. You notice that it seems as though these branches, it's not man-made. It seems as though the branches have entwined by themselves. So you needed a DC of 10. And you just
Perfect.
Looks like there's been some magically intertwined vines here.
And I'm going to go into I want to see if I could try to separate them. I'm going to like nudge it with my club.
Yeah, and you can tell it's just wood, and you probably can chop through it. Maybe if you have not a blunt weapon, but
I have 2 daggers.
Weapons, you can probably cut your way through. It would probably take a while. You would estimate maybe 5 minutes to cut through all these branches. Are you guys willing to do that?
I asked the team.
So it will take approximately 5 minutes to cut through this, which is just more time in this mortal realm.
Oh, you did your job and it's wonderful, so we can proceed. What do you all think? 5 minutes is too long, but it's okay. My armor would get tarnished in that mess, but fine.
Cut the branches.
Yes. Yeah, we'll cut the branch.
All right. So you're cutting through the branch. Actually, through this, And there's something you notice, Sir Latimus, as you're cutting through it. Every time you hit it, it seems as though the rest of the branches kind of shake, as if they all feel every single strike that you do.
Oh.
After 5 minutes of striking, it reveals a passageway, and you are now within the passageway. I will get you there. Do you see it?
Yes, I do. How about the rest of you guys?
I see it.
I will see it after I clear this out.
Oh, this is awesome, Dad. This map is beast.
Claustrophobic and twisted. The floors and walls are moist and gritty soil. Everything is soil all about. Occasionally you can see pierced, gnarled roots coming out of the walls and the grounds. Distinct lack of crawling insects. There's no insects in this place. So it worries you because most burrows have at least some form of insect. You hear a long creaking sound all about you, as if the walls themselves are moving. Occasionally you spot some roots that begin to poke through the soil. The roof hangs low with roots. A matter of fact, the tallest party member hits their head on the roots and the ceiling of this very closed passageway. And as you stay still for a moment, standing still, deciding what you're going to do next, you find that there are small roots that start to wrap themselves around your shoes. What are you guys doing?
What bewitchment is here? Mildred? Whatever your name is, Sixes. What is this?
I want to say.
Arcana? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. No, Arcana roll. That makes sense.
Take it in.
No, go ahead. We're gonna do Arcana roll. Yeah, like a religion roll or history roll or anything that would help us to know what's. Have we ever heard of this tree god before? Or this tree?
I would ask you to roll that. So there's nothing as far as religion that there's hurting. You definitely know this is supernatural.
Okay.
Arcana? With Arcana?
Yeah, absolutely. 6. You're magical. You know that this is magical, right? This is unusual. It almost seems as though the tree in and of itself is alive and controlling all of its roots all about you.
It does not want us to be here. It's a living creature, and it's trying to hold us back. That is according to my arcanic knowledge.
Then we must say a prayer before we make any further steps into the depths of darkness. The goddess of the living, please forgive us our sins and bless us this dark and terrible night.
Your gods will thank you here, Mildred.
I cast aid on us.
Yeah.
And so that's going to give each of you 5 hit points.
Yes, I'm going to cast it.
All right. So,
Torkel. Remember
Yes,
Nina? Remember her. She's beautiful, isn't she? You know what's
She
wonderful?
is gorgeous.
The apple? I don't like this tree very much. I think I'm scared. I think I urinated.
You will do well to keep your wits about you, Latimus.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no!
Hold on. All right. So
TK right now. Oh wow. This is how it ends.
all right. The viewers don't understand why you're like freaking out. Everybody's freaking out. In 5E hardcore mode, you roll every time to cast a spell, and it makes sense because in reality you roll to stealth, you roll to climb, you roll to attack. Why shouldn't you roll when you manipulate all of the energies of the world when casting a spell? So you have to roll to succeed. Now he rolled a 1, which is a failure, a massive failure. So he has to roll under the volatile magic table to see what occurs, what's the negative event that occurs because he failed extremely. So roll a 12-sided dice, Mildred, and let's see what happens.
Oh no!
I'm talking to the candle.
Light it!
I'm light it up. As we get into the rift, I'm getting sucked in.
I'm so sorry, guys. I apologize about this. Alright, not a 3. Oh, okay.
You changed
2 though.
You're twisted by a formless energy. One of your limbs starts to form, Mildred, and you see your hand start to change its form, and it turns into a crab claw.
Oh no!
So you have a claw on your left hand.
My strong hand!
What is this devilish magic?
We are cursed! I'm coming close with my crab claw to his face. Like, we're cursed!
7 hells, Mildred. What did you do?
He has participated in power unimaginable. We cannot tap into his power. You're all doomed.
I'm not trying. I don't want to try it again, but we gotta do it. All right, I gotta try this again, guys. Let me do this. Hey. Come on, man. Come on, don't do this to me. All right, good. I made 1.
Yes.
This is my last 2nd level spell today.
Wait. You can't.
I already changed your character. You notice your tokens. You all get 6 more hit points. So I'll keep track of that. So right now, Sir Latimus, you have 14 hit points. 6, you have 10 hit points. Torkel, you have 8 hit points because you only have 2 before. And Mildred, you now have 10 hit points. All right, good spell. Bad first initial throwing, but good spell. Right.
Unfortunate, very unfortunate.
Very unfortunate. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. So what are you guys doing? You see this corridor, as I told you, and you see earth all around you. This gritty, moist earth all around you. You can see up ahead, and you can see that there's these massive branches that are literally that have been driven through the walls and driven back through the opposite side of the corridor, the passageway. What are you guys doing? Are you moving forward?
You guys want to go forward? Or you want to inspect?
Yes.
All right. So, Sir Latimus, move your character forward to the extent that you want to.
I move right about here.
Before we go any further, I would like to actually cast False Life
Okay.
on myself. I'm putting my hand to Latimus and like,
Mortal fool! I must tamper with the same dark powers that conjured his crab hand.
While he's casting a spell, I'm caressing his face, his cheek with my new claw. Be careful!
See what your negativity has done, Mildred.
There you go, 7. So I have 7 extra hit points on top of that.
I do need to know in advance who is carrying Zymer's candle. Now, before you answer, the people, the audience who's watching, Zymer's candle is a special added thing to this new system, right? This supplement. And what it is basically it's a candle that is magical and gives a special ability to the party where they can place the candle somewhere in an adjacent room. And if they get, like, hypothetically, if they get a total party kill, they can kind of go back in time and go back and restart that. So it's kind of like interesting and kind of like a video game where you die and now you have to restart where you last saved. That's kind of in a nutshell what Zimmerman's candle is. So who is carrying Zimmerman's candle?
I wield Zymer's candle.
Zymer's candle, right? We gotta make sure you pronounce it correctly. Thank you! All right. So who's carrying it?
I wield Zymer's candle.
All right. Good. All right. So what are you guys doing?
I
move forward. The rest of the party, I'm being careful about the tree in front of me.
I draw out my mace and shield. Can I use my shield with my crab hand now? Is my crab?
Sure, I'll allow that because your crab hand, kind of like with shields, you kind of put your hand within. Yeah. So I would say yes.
And is this like an attack? Can I claw with the?
No.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that was a better thing. Right?
I mean,
it's a little crab hole.
That would be awesome.
Is it the inside of the crab?
What is the benefit?
It's a literal crab hand on his lip.
What do we see, Anthony?
All right, so Sir Latimus, you notice that there's these massive branches that have shot through the wall into the adjacent wall. You kind of have to, you don't have to make a roll to climb, but you kind of have to either stoop or kind of like push yourself over. So what are you doing?
Wait. Sir Latimus, before you proceed, I know you wish to be heroic, but what lies ahead may be dangerous. Are you sure you want to be the one in the front, scouting ahead?
If you're the scout, then by all means, and of course the tracker and the thingy finder. Go ahead.
I mean, by all means, if you wish to die, I shall laugh yet again.
Death is like a box of chocolates.
I'll
It just
like
happens.
the candle, Latimus.
I'm going to ask each of you to make a perception roll, but this is for hearing. So everybody make your roll. Remember, you only roll 20-sided dice unless you have the proficiency, right?
Got it.
Then you add your bonuses. If you have the proficiency, you'll add your ability bonus. And
Woo! 18.
Good job.
All right.
what?
Oh, you're still looking at that crab hand. That's what it is.
We are cursed.
all right, Sir Latimus.
11.
Sir Latimus, you're the one who hears this. You kind of hear up ahead. You can hear some chanting. Do you have religion?
No, I do not.
All right, I'll allow you to make a roll, but you can only roll a 20-sided die. So make a 20-sided die roll.
Hey, I rolled a 13, Dad.
Oh, you also hear it, Torkel.
And 11.
You can also make a religion roll.
All right.
The only one with religion didn't hear it.
I know that. 12.
There's no need for things to go.
So
Okay.
neither you recognize it, but you both make the roll, which means that you hear some voices kind of chanting in the distance. So you hear Iska Bakatu, Iska Automata 2.
What language is it?
Automata 2. You can tell that it's human voices that are speaking this, but you can't make out the language. Now, again, there's a Druid language that is unknown to the average human being.
Gotcha.
It could be possible that that's what you hear, but I'm not sure. What are you guys doing?
Well, I tell them that I heard the chanting. I heard the chanting. There's some chanters above, or in front of us. Do you hear that?
I hear it. Okay.
Oh, Torkel, could you make out what they said?
It sounds human, but I can't be sure.
How about we find out then? To the shadows I go.
And I'm casting invisibility on myself.
All right, make your roll.
His role for the... It's also known as Stalker's... Trespasser's Stalk.
Trespassers. And he turns invisible.
Alright, so 6, you cast your spell and you turn invisible. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tell him to, so they can still hear my voice. I'm gonna say,
I'm going to scout ahead. I'll come back so we can decide what to do together.
Be careful. Take heed.
We are doomed! We are doomed!
It's true.
so he's moving forward. How far until you want me to stop that? I don't want to ruin it.
You can continue. Keep moving until I'll tell you. So you move forward and you continue traveling through this passageway and all of a sudden you come into a adjacent room. And in this room, of course, it's obvious you see the Earth cultists there. But it seems as though this is some kind of shrine room. There's an image of twisted wicker that dominates the space, radiating an unsettling aura in this room. It's littered with rotten offerings of spoiled food all about. And there are 4 druids here. And they look like they're just kind of worshiping this image, and they don't spot you at all. What are you doing?
So can I hear what they're saying? Because I have Arcana. Maybe I can...
It's that Druid language, and it's a very special language. Even with that, you won't be able to tell.
Completely understandable. I'm going to go around them, hugging the walls, and then I'm going to go to see what's past them as well.
Who's holding the candle?
That was...
You also, at that point, you notice that there's these massive branches that have ripped through the wall into the adjacent, across the whole passageway. Are you going under or are you going over it?
Nope, if we have to do this type of stuff, back to the team. So I'm going I'm not messing through that. I'm even stepping on top of this altar here. And going across.
Are you stopping? Are you stepping on top of the altar?
No, I'm not really doing that then. I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
Okay.
You might disturb some of the items that they put down there, the corn and stuff like that they
Let's
put
see
down.
your footprints.
Could I make out of it that they are in fact performing the ceremony as it is, just from the knowledge of the chanting, the altar?
I'll allow you to think that, again, you don't understand the chanting, but it looks like they're almost kind of like in prayer.
In prayer, okay. It's more like a temple type thing. All right, I'm going back to the team then.
Okay. And then I take you relay everything that you have spotted?
Precisely.
All right, what do you got?
I'm staying visible too.
Shall we interrupt this little chanting? After all, we're here to save what's-his-name's daughter.
Tina!
I suggest that we rush them, as they are more concerned with their rituals. They will not be aware of our ambush.
Does no one find this disturbing? This isn't normal!
Click, 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 click. Terrible. Alright, what are you guys charging in? Are you gonna try to stealth in? What are you guys doing?
I want to see if I could get behind in the as close to the center as possible, just so that way when they initiate the combat, I'll have like a surprise.
Oh, absolutely. Since you can place yourself anyway within that room, you're total invisible. They don't recognize you. They're busy in their chant. So you can put yourself where? Is that where you're putting yourself in the room?
Yeah, just so I can occupy two enemies there.
Okay.
So, I have a question, Dad. I want to ask you a question real quick.
Sure.
If we make this, if we do rush in there, will we be able to make our movement and an attack before they get to respond?
So
or...
remember, if you surprise them, you will have the upper hand. In this game, again, with the supplement, you have the upper hand, they call it. And so everything that you do is going to be at an advantage. So you roll 2 20-sided dice. And so if you surprise them, you will have the upper hand. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to surprise them. You might surprise them, right?
Hiding might be a better option, is what you're saying.
That's not what I'm saying.
He's not telling us what to do.
Well,
I am not telling you what.
Alright, so
I'm
I think-
telling you what you get, the options that you have.
I think to back up Alex's character, we should go in there and take heed. You know, just kind of go in there easy and then do it. Rushing would be a bad thing. What do you think, Steven?
Are you good at stealthing? That's the question.
Not me. I'm the
No,
one that
man.
does not. You can hear
That's,
me a
that's,
mile
what,
away.
that's what my fear is, man.
I must hide this claws when I must hide.
So my
Put my
question
cloak over
is,
it.
are you going stealth in there, or are you going to
Yeah.
run?
But the thing is, I got the armor class. I can go in there, and you guys could like back me up.
Yep.
I agree.
Yeah.
I 100% agree.
And I, Latimus, I can crack one over the head with my great club before to kind of announce your arrival, and you can be a hero for a few seconds.
I knew that I loved that guy.
All right, so we begin.
I crack it. This guy's getting
We
But wait till they get closer. Till the team gets closer.
I start moving closer here and kind of do what I described. Kind of let them go on me, and then go from there.
So everybody else is moving up forward, I take it, correct?
Yeah, this guy's getting the crack.
So as you move forward, and of course they're not surprised. You guys weren't stealthing, and so what it is we roll initiative, baby.
Yeah. Leader rolls.
Our viewers, before you roll, our viewers, just to let you know, in Dungeons and Dragons, of course, everybody rolls initiative separately, and then the highest goes first. In the 5E hardcore mode, what it is each side rolls one 20-sided die. Whoever rolls higher, that whole side gets to go first.
Come on, Latimus.
Being that Sir Latimus is the leader, they have decided that he is the leader. He's going to roll 20-sided die, and I'll roll 20-sided dice for the bad guys, and we'll see who rolls higher. So, Sir Latimus, roll 20-sided dice.
Nice.
Good job.
Oh wait, I rolled a 100.
He beat us.
All right. So, Sir Latimus, you roll higher than the enemies. Your whole team has initiative. You can discuss who wants to go first. Go ahead.
Well, Mildred, do you have any spells that will turn things into claws?
No. I think Six should go first because he got, he's announcing us with the strike, and then Sir Latimus will go, and then I don't know if Turkel.
How
you want to do
We all
this?
agree?
Feel free to jump ahead of me. It doesn't matter.
We all agree? All right. Take heed. I'm here.
The guy in the upper right corner in the northeast quadrant, he's getting the clubbing of a lifetime with advantage. He's getting what we call the collector. And it's an advantage, right? Because I'm invisible?
Yes, you, not other people, but you have advantage due to the fact that he doesn't know you're there. Go ahead.
Crack! He's about to find out.
Crack on, and I don't get. Oh,
No,
no.
1 point of damage.
Oh, no.
16. I rolled 16 altogether.
16 hits. You definitely hit. You only have armor class of 12, so you hit. Roll damage.
I did? 1 point. I give a Coco Tassa.
Now, what type of weapon do you have?
It is a club.
Alright, so you
6.
kind of crush his
Amazing.
shoulder, doing 1 point of damage. Squeaks in pain, and he turns, and now all of a sudden your invisibility disappears. Alright, next. Who goes next? Who do you decide on going next?
You want me to go, or?
Yes, a lot of misses next. Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna go for this guy right here, and I'm going to him. Hey, you little girl killer! Ha ha! Yes!
Nice.
1d8 sword. Haha! The long sword will take you.
Let's go.
Slash him, and as you slash him across his eye socket. And how much damage did you do?
1d8. If I can get it out. There we go. But
5 points of damage.
5. They only have 5 points of damage. Your blow, you have a sickening. You see a sickening cut across his throat, cutting his eye, and then you cut his throat. He drops to the ground. He is dead.
Victory is ours!
Alright. And I'm moving up next, and I am going to... Wait, hold on. I'm gonna go up here. This gentleman right here is getting my mace. With my claw, click, 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 and then I bash him over the head with my mace. Forgive us! Oh, 1 point of damage. 1 point of damage.
You crush his femur. You hit him in the leg, you crush his femur, doing 1 point of damage. Next.
Alright, here we go. Alright, my character is moving by Sir Latimus, right? But while he's doing that, he's with his abnormally giant arm of black iron that's poisoning his body. He's basically sliding it across the table, so knocking off all the corn, disrespecting the ritual that they're about to do. And he just comes around and he swings it at the cultist. But instead, I normally use a quarterstaff, but as for aesthetic wise, it's this iron. Black iron.
So you're swinging at him and you're hitting him with your fist, right?
Basically. Yeah,
right.
like a monk.
Roll.
Here we go.
Oh snap.
What's your total to hit?
Total was 14.
Their armor class is only 12.
Yes.
How much
Nice.
damage?
11.
11 points of damage. You literally crush his jaw. His jaw it dislocates, and the bottom part of his face just tears right off. His head spins as you hit him with your fist, your metal fist, and he drops to the ground dead.
Can I add something to that real quick?
Sure.
Alright, so I hit him so hard, he actually bounces off the back of that wall and comes back to me, and I hit him with my bonus action. I use my second attack, and I add another bonus hit to him.
That's so stupid.
So you're just hitting a dead body at that point.
Exactly.
It's like, boom.
Exactly.
Alright, next, who goes?
Bye, guys.
Alright, here you go. You have a cultist that will be attacking 6. You're getting attacked. They realize you're there. The one that I'm dinging, he's going to attack you. What is your armor class?
8.
8.
Oh,
Oh!
so hittable.
Take it back. It's a 9.
Oh, that's better. So much better.
He strikes you with his scimitar.
Ow.
He does 6 points of damage.
Thank God for false life. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, so I'm taking off. I have 1 temporary hit point left on that shield. Oh no.
The other cultist is next to Milfred, and he is attacking you. What is your armor class?
18, baby. Yeah. That's right. I'm blocking with the shield. I'm like, oh wait. Oh wow. I think it still might have been a hit.
He just hits. He doesn't have a bonus, and it clinks. It almost like but it just like clink on your shoulder. Back to the top. You guys have initiative. What are you doing?
Sixes, you want to go first?
Sure thing. I'll go first.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast the false life on myself again.
Yes, please.
False life. Also known as waning immortality.
Please, no, where's the D20?
I have to roll the 20 with it. D20.
No riffs, okay.
Made it. So 9 plus 2. No, so 9 plus 3. 12. Made it. So you cast it. His immortality is waning from his mortal realm. Alright.
Next, who goes?
Anybody want to go next? You want me to go?
Latimus, you were next in line.
Alright, so I'm going to go to him right here. I'm going to attack him. My longsword. Hopefully, guys, let's do it. Oh!
So I just take him off the table. Take him off the table.
2 dice of the damage of your weapon. Just roll 2 dice. Being that you crit hit.
Oh! Good job, man.
Alright, so.
Freaking Latimer.
You burst him like a balloon when you hit it, he just popped.
Vladimir, Sir Latimus, you swing and strike, and you sever his weapon arm. And he just falls down, and he falls unconscious immediately, dead. No arm.
I pick up his arm, I try to put it on myself.
Alright, next.
I'm going, I'm running over the table, this guy was, he smeared all the stuff, Torkel smeared all the stuff, so I'm just running on the table and I'm smashing this guy's face in. For the misfits!
Ooh, almost an 18, man.
What is his armor class?
Their armor class is a 12.
Oh, I missed. I just missed. It's because I'm on top of the table, that's why.
You jump on the table and you kind of like swing. It's not really your table, but it's like a platform. And you swing and you miss. Alright, next.
Alright, I go. I'm coming around. I just dropped that other cultist and I'm walking around.
Oh, you're walking? Man, I'm just joking.
I can't be doing, flashy all the time. Alright. Now I'm gonna smack him in the head with my Fist of Mount Ruin.
Armor class of 12, go ahead. Roll.
Bam. What did I roll?
Nice, 14.
What's your total damage?
Nice.
19. I'm 9.
Woo! How do you kill him?
Well, I just uppercut him with the fist. Right in the air.
Nice.
And
You uppercut him. Yo, it is a hard head strike, right? You said it's uppercut. Hard head strike. His head snaps back, and you could even hear the cracking of his jaw. Brain, and he just falls flat, dead.
Let's go.
All right, the combat stops. No more of the druids are there. What are you guys doing?
Looks like the only way about is forward. What say us, team? What shall we go do next?
We'll continue, I guess. Does anybody have any healing for my friend? Our friend?
What are you guys doing? You just finished that combat. You killed all those druids, those evil druids. What are you guys doing?
I would like to search the table before anybody else does anything. I would like to real quickly search that the altar or whatever they were making the prayers on.
Good idea.
Yeah. So you don't have to make a roll, but you just look, and it's unsettling. But you notice that there's a lot of rotten offerings, spoiled food on top of this. So it's not the fresh food that you had over at the village, right?
Yeah.
At Leafside Village. This is like spoiled, rotten, nasty food that it looks like that they're offering to whatever this is. All right, what are you guys doing?
Is that a figure of a person on the table? Like a
Think of a scarecrow, so that's kind of like a figure. That's the figure that they were kind of like bowing down to and chanting, right? So.
How many arms does it have?
2.
I'm kidding. I am lamenting that other guy's chopped off hand. I'm stroking it before I leave the room.
Shall we continue?
Yes, onward and forward.
So again, you continue traveling, and again, this twisted passage, that claustrophobic kind of like you just feel awkward and weird and strange. This whole place, and you notice as you travel through this place, especially now, you start to hear the walls seem as though they start to move and change, and you can see like the wood, the roots kind of moving about, and you notice as you keep your foot down in one spot, you notice that there seems like little roots try to overcome your feet, But as you move, they of course unentwine. They don't become entwined. Yes, good. 6.
Might I suggest to constantly move? They might end up literally rooting you.
Interesting. I thought maybe it was a bug or something.
The gods are against us! The gods are against us! We must hurry!
Damn the gods.
Alright, Sir Latimus, I take it you move forward. You going over or under that branch?
We are going to do what? We'll go over the branch. Yeah.
All right, so you don't have to make a climb roll, but it does take some effort. You notice that it does slow you down a bit, kind of like climbing over these massive branches that go through the wall into the other side of the wall, right?
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind. That almost like hindering you to some degree.
Okay.
And as you move forward, you come to a room. When entering this chamber of some sort, you can see a dead human. It seems as though it's a adventurer up in the northern eastern part of the room, and he's pierced by roots out of the ground and from the walls. It seems as though his whole body is pierced, and you can see that he's holding in one hand a stone tablet of some sort. And there are 7 stone tablets in total, you see here, with different symbols of some sort on them. And they're placed in these carved slots on this massive rock or boulder or that you see in the northern part of the room. There is a western wall. On the western wall, you can see what appears to be an exit of some sort, but it seems as though it's barred by large, thick branches. What are you guys doing?
It's a puzzle. No.
Out of game really quick, I think we should, and what do you guys think? Check for traps first, and then...
It's a trap! It's a trap!
And then proceed. Well, gentlemen, what do you think?
I think this looks like danger. If you look directly behind us with this log here, it seems as though this is a place to trap us in, to not have an exit to slow us down, as is the tree in the northwestern hemisphere. And then we have in the northeastern corner someone slain by something, which means something had to have forced him upon that, so something might attack. I say this is where we look for traps, for I think we belong to the upper hand in this battle.
Well said, 6.
I agree. Well, someone look for traps.
Yes.
Who is looking for traps? Because I know you got it wrong.
Unfortunately,
Again, I pat you on the shoulder with the claw. Like,
Nice. You can't add any bonuses to it.
I know.
very well.
You gotta throw.
This is the first time you've ever seen a human cry.
Roll it, but we're just doing everything live and we're doing everything open. So go ahead, make your roll.
All right, he's gonna make that roll.
Make that roll.
He's gonna
6,
make that
fear
roll.
not. You have no soul.
I just wish to last slightly longer in this realm to save my sister. One of 6.
What did you roll?
I'm looking for it and buying time with roleplay.
Nice roll.
That's good.
You don't really find per se a trap, right? So the total is a 10. But you do notice, I mean, it's obvious, pretty obvious. You do notice as you're looking for traps, you do notice that the floors, walls, and ceiling has holes everywhere.
Ooh.
Floors, walls, and ceilings everywhere. I'm gonna take one of my daggers, and I'm gonna throw it with great force in one of the holes, wherever the holes are at.
Sure.
I don't want to see if it sets a trap off or something like that.
Yeah, you don't even have to roll. So you throw your dagger, and you hear it, and it sticks right in the ground, in one of the holes. And nothing at all happens.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around and let them know. Clearly, there's something here. There are holes all over. I cannot figure it out, though. Walls, holes.
It is the stones!
Anthony,
The stones! We must arrange them, perhaps, to get us out of here! We must hurry! We must hurry! I grab him with my claw, I'm like,
I have perception.
cutting up his lapel.
I have perception as a skill as well. I want to see if I can spot something.
All right. I will let you know if you need to roll perception, so it's okay.
Okay.
You can go into the room now if you guys like.
Can I?
Eldred, I think, has a good view, or at least insight of what it's like. So are you guys moving in?
Yeah,
Very,
we'll
very
All
perceptive.
right. So you move in, and as you move in, you do hear a sound behind you of wood creaking, and you see this massive tree coming through the walls and enclosing the room. You see before you 7 tablets that are shown with symbols, and you notice that on this rock, there's a rock, and it seems as though there's slits within the rock where you place the tablets. But it looks as though this individual, whoever it was, placed maybe the tablets in the wrong rock. Was killed because of it. So you, though, have an opportunity to make the right decision. So you tell me when you finalize and put all the tablets, you have control of the tablets and of where they should be placed in what order. It is from left to right.
Oh no, guys, what are we gonna do here?
One of them has a symbol of fire, one has a symbol of a goblet of some sort, of lightning, of a half of a moon, of the sun.
Yeah. I want to recall.
Yeah.
Yes, the days of the week!
Yes, the days of the week.
What are the days of the week? What are they?
Yes, Grinnell, he actually said it in his...
Yep, I was about to say, can we recall what this guy said? And when he was like, in the fire, in the stars.
He was talking about the days of the week, right? The day of the sun, the day of the, yeah. No, not days. Those are days of the week? Or then other days?
Hopefully you guys either wrote it down or remembered.
Oh no!
I do remember most of it. I remember most of it.
I don't trust this. I don't know.
Star was definitely last. I remember it being last. So put that on the last one.
Okay.
He said Sunday as a normal day. I think it was like day actually. He said Sunday. He said day.
Can I make an intelligence roll to recall?
Oh no! Why did anyone write it down?
I'll allow all of you to make a knowledge roll, and if you succeed, I'll give you 1 for each of the different person who succeeds in their roll. So make your roll. It's going to be a difficulty of 15. You make your roll. I'll give each of you, for each person who makes a roll, I will give you one of the days in the correct order.
All right, Dad. Can I ask you a question real quick? Can I ask you a question?
I made it.
I have. Can I ask you a question, Dad, real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Pertaining to this, because this is stone carving, stone carving. I have a history. I have a specialty of stone carving.
Stone cutting.
I'm sorry. As a dwarf, I was wondering if I can see or notice the little fine details, because you know how a regular person can look at a painting.
Yeah.
But if an artist looks at
say yes to that, and I know where you're going, and I would definitely say yes. But this has nothing to do with the stone in and of itself. This has to do with acknowledging the placement of what they were saying in their harvest. Now they have specific days and titles for each of the days of harvest. You heard them because I know I said them.
Yes, I know you said them too.
The idea is you have to figure them out. You know that if you don't figure the correct combination, you're going to feel a little bit of spikes all over the place.
Alright, who rolled?
So did anybody make the roll yet?
I'm making a roll.
6 got it, I think.
6 made a roll.
All right,
I made it.
You made your roll. You definitely know that the first day was Sun Day.
I already got that. I already put that in place.
I said that, man. I said Sunday, man. I said it.
He's gonna keep the information to himself. He's not gonna say the obvious.
All right. So wait, Dad, what roll are we making? An intelligence roll?
Yes.
I think it's gonna be Sunday, Moon, Monday, and then Thursday would be Thunder.
Yes!
That's
Nice.
right.
You made it.
You see how it come through in the clutch?
Nice, man. Nice.
Even with a negative.
I know, right? It's because my character really did know the.
Yeah, so this is going to be, I'll allow people who have either nature.
1,000 plus, man.
Good
Natural
job.
20.
Yeah, can I get two? Can I get two?
Mildred got 2. So I'm going to give you the first 3 in its correct order, and then you figure out the rest. You got Sunday, Moon Day.
I knew it.
See? I said.
You have Wine Day.
Oh,
What are you going to put on the Wine Day? Yeah, okay, there you go. Got it. All right, what do you, the rest is on you guys.
Wait, we have 4.
I know. I'm going to roll right now.
We have 4, but wait, and he didn't make one yet because we had 2 for Steven, 1 for me, 1 for Anthony. It's 4. And then whatever Henry Knight does.
I'll give you.
I do!
Yes! Yes!
Let's go!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we just have to guess 2 then.
Fort is Friday.
Yeah. 1, 2.
4 is Friday? 4 is Friday? You sure?
Let me
Are
give
you
you.
sure?
No, we're here.
Right, because you got 2 extra ones. Good rolls. So I already gave the first because of Meldred's roll. Because of 6, you know that the next day was Thunder Day.
So wait, flip this then, right? Thunder Day?
And because of Sir Latterus, because of course Torkel guessed the star is the last one. Torkel, you know that the Friday comes after Thunder Day.
Okay.
Wait, so it was definitely Sunday, Moon Day, Wine Day, Thunder Day, Friday because it's frying, like so fire, and then Saturday is the fort. So I cast.
No,
So are you putting all of those in? Are you
No. We're thinking
hold on.
about
Wait,
it.
just
Look at Rising Fall, let's go.
wait. Are we switching? Are we switching? The fire and fort?
Friday.
Yeah, but fire.
But what's Saturday though?
It's the star. I guarantee you, it's the star.
You sure? Because Saturday would be has a STA in it.
A star.
Yeah, that's the last day. But we're trying to figure out because Sunday is Sunday, then Moon Day, then Goblet Day or whatever that is, and then
You're right.
and then Thunder Day, and then I know for a fact that Star Day is the last day.
Are you sure? Maybe that's just the one you remember.
No, that's the only. That's
So again, I'm gonna repeat. So I think I maybe I gave the wrong information. Here you go. So Mildred, you got Sunday, Moon Day,
yeah.
and Tower Day is the 3rd.
Tower Day.
Oh damn.
See,
Tower Day is the 3rd, and then
that makes a lot more
Lightning
sense.
Day.
Thunder,
Yeah.
because Thursday, Thursday.
Yeah.
Sunday,
So
Wine Day is Wine
Tower.
Day.
Okay.
And
That's
then
it.
Fire Day and Star Day. Okay.
Genius, that.
Is that what you're doing? Are you putting them in their slots in that order?
Yeah.
Wait.
What do you think,
Let's
lad?
go one more time.
Lad?
Sunday, Sun. Moon is Monday. And then Tuesday is Tower. Wednesday is Wine.
Yes.
Thursday is Thunder. Friday is Fire. And Stars is... By the way, man, great puzzle.
But maybe that's the trick though, is that we're supposed to think because we think Friday, Saturday, we think Fire Day is Star Day, but it's really not.
Let's take the candle.
Latimus, wait, what about Latimus?
Make the final decision.
Latimus,
What do you think, team?
I think we're doomed no matter what!
Well, Mildred, you think everything is doomed, but it's okay. Look at these laughs. Look at these. I think it looks good to you. What do you think, Six and Dorko?
I think that we have the right combination.
Yes.
Right.
Now, I have a feeling whoever places it is going to be the one who suffers. That being said, someone else take the candle. I'd be willing to do this.
I shall hold it.
All right, so Torkel, you're holding the candle. 6, you are placing the tablets in order, correct?
Yes, I love to play with the gods.
So you put the last tablet in, and you hear, it seems as though you hear wood starting to move, and the passageway opens to you.
Yeah.
I really thought you were trying to trick us for that Friday.
Mildred, good job on figuring out it's the days of the week. Because I had no idea. I was like, what is this?
Now give me that damn candle.
I take it back from Torko.
I'm about to die.
All right.
Wait,
What are you guys doing? You moving forward?
Yeah, wait, it's open now, right? I have a question. I have 120 feet vision that I can see even in the darkness with perfect sight. Can I see anything down the corridor?
Yes. You can see a chamber about 60 feet further. And in the chamber, there's a disturbing view that you have. You see these small figures on the floor, and it looks like they're playing with wooden toys, wooden dolls. It looks like a wooden horse of some sort, and they look like this.
Oh no!
Okay.
That is horrifying.
And you see them, they're almost childlike. They're small in stature, and they're playing with these toys. And you can almost even hear, all of you can hear something in the distance coming from that direction. You hear children talking. You can't make out what they're saying, but
They're saying go home. I think we should listen.
Yes. Not only can we hear this, but Mildred, Torkel, and Sir Latimus, I see 2 woodling creatures the size of a child playing on the floor. Clearly, these are not normative children. Should we just sneak up on them and attack them, as we did prior?
6, just to let you know, you also do see, you notice that there are these several magpies, the birds, are secured on strings, and they're hanging from these wooden poles in the room. And it seems as though there's this black bitter sap that surrounded them, and there's coins that are kind of like weighing them down. So they're hanging on these poles, but you could tell that they move occasionally, so they're alive.
Also, the magpies, there seems to be on some ceilings. I don't know what this means, but there is some sort of ooze, some black ooze that is... It's too much to relay to you.
Let us hide. Sneak our way towards them.
Yeah, we're gonna.
It means our doom. It means our doom. That's what it means.
Mildred, keep it down.
It's all the more reason for you to sleep then, Mildred. You don't wish for them to see you, do they?
Cannot hide from our fate. We cannot hide. I start hiding. I'm trying to like go against the wall. You know, like.
Okay.
He's in the back with me, so I'm pulling him out.
Do I take it that you're trying to stealth forward? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, we just.
So what I'm going to ask is, I'm just going to ask the person with the least chance of succeeding with a stealth roll to make their roll. If that person makes it, I'm going to say that everybody made it, right? So who has the biggest negative to their dexterity?
I have a -1.
Oh,
I have a -2 too.
we were.
Are you trained in stealth, Alex?
I'm trained in stuff though.
Who has,
that means that I have the lowest.
Traveling as a group, I need the person with the least opportunity to make.
That'll be Mildred.
All right, so Mildred, you make your roll.
My chainmail is jingling as I
And you're
slide up against and my claws, like I'm so nervous. I'm like click 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 click.
I'm right there in the back with him, Dad. I'm telling him, Mildred, keep it down.
No, negative. Oh no.
Mildred, keep it down.
So you enter this room again, as I said. This chamber is a weird-looking chamber. You see scattered dowels and horses and wooden swords. And all these things are created in wood. And you see these creatures. They're known as the Woodborn. And they were playing with the toys, but being that you were traveling down that corridor, they heard you, Mildred. You just messed up. And they're prepared for your entrance. You do notice they look in your direction, almost hissing like a cat of some sort. And they're very small in stature. Roll initiative, everybody. Or should I say, whoever's rolling, Sir Latimus, you make the roll. I'll make the roll for the bad guys.
Fearless leader, please roll high.
Let's do it.
Ooh,
Oh no.
Oh no.
You're missing a 0 on that.
I know.
And I'm going to roll for the Woodborn. And they have initiative. The Woodborn go first.
This is gonna hurt.
The first Woodborn right here is attacking Sir Latimus. What is your armor class?
19.
Oh no. You summoned it.
They do 1d4 points of damage. You take 4 points of damage.
Wow.
Thank God for aid, man.
Thank God for aid.
Cool armor and a little creature to start.
And you notice his body spikes up, and it seems as though these wooden spikes just come out and protrude out of his body, as if you strike him with your hand or foot, you're gonna take damage.
Uh-oh. Torkel.
This one moves towards
I'm scared, man.
your armor class, Mildred.
18. Alright, let's not call it. Ah!
Wow.
3 points of damage. They strike you with their claw, their wooden claw, and it digs deep into your chest. You scream in pain. Ah!
Does it look like my claws, like shaped the same?
No, it's a different claw. Wooden claw. The other one moves towards the back and is going to attack 6. You're getting 6. You're getting attack. What's your armor class?
8. No, sorry, 9. 9. Hit a bow. Hit a bow.
Kristen.
You hit me.
Yeah.
Oh, 9. It is.
Oh no.
Anyone else? It would have.
2 points of damage.
I'll take.
Down to 5.
What?
Last one moves into Sir.
Wait, what do you? Wait, what?
Beforehand, just so you know, Alex. I think he cast what is it called?
I
False Life again.
False life again. So
I think
all
you
of this
have
is coming off of. All this is coming off my temporary hit points.
Okay, so let's do that. How much
Okay.
total temporary hit points do you have?
I have 4 left, and I had 6 originally, and then so down to 4 because he did 2 points.
Awesome.
And then I have 11 hit points total as for my regular character because of the aid.
So in reality, you didn't take any of your main hit points.
Correct.
So all of that comes off of your.
Temporary.
I can't believe you got that 19. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
The other one moves
19 to
towards
1992.
Latimus, and he strikes with his wooden claw. What's your armor class again?
19.
Come on, man. Miss.
No, yes.
Nice. Yours, but it just misses and just goes down your armor. All right, next, you guys go.
Okay, who wants to go? Latimus, go ahead. You talk about the order, man.
You wanna do 6 first? I think it should be 6 and then me and then go from there.
Let's do it, man.
Alright, go ahead, Alex.
I'm clubbing. I'm going clubbing. I'm actually gonna do Blade Ward on myself. Okay, Blade Ward, which is also known as not Blade Ward. It's known as it's
Banishing Veto.
Here.
Banish Veto. I refuse to leave this realm, not on my terms.
And then just
Total?
12. So that means
They
my
have a
character.
class of 13.
Oh no, that wasn't a hit. I was doing Blade Ward. It means that I take half damage.
Okay. Who goes next?
I do. I'm going to attack him.
Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's
And
do
let's
this.
go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, miss.
Nice, nice.
Sir Latimus, and you miss. Next, who goes?
I'll go next. Okay, you want to go, Mildred? Good.
I'm gonna move on. I was gonna say, can I move here in between the two and hit this one?
I would say no, because that's kind of but there is no in this game, so that's good. There's no attack of opportunity in this game with the supplement. What it is, anybody can move in and out of combat because it's fast and furious. So yeah, you could do that.
All right, I'm moving here and I'm attacking this one right here.
Go ahead.
He's getting it. I'm like, mace in the face. Wham! Oh, they do it.
Oh man.
Oh no.
2 points of damage. Delicious.
Strike it. You see wood chips falling all over the place, and you crack open his chest, and there seems you could tell that there's no heart there. There's no organs, and you just hit it. It doesn't even seem like it feels pain of any sort.
It's like an animated thing, huh?
Or maybe it was human?
No. It was the corpse! It was the corpse!
My turn, right? Alright, it's my turn, right? Am I going?
Yeah.
Alright, so since 6 cast Blade Ward, he's sort of like invulnerable to not invulnerable, he has resistance to physical things. My character, aesthetically, he jumps through him as if he was smoke. He jumps through his character, lands down, and he comes back together. And I'm going to attack the one in the front with my Fist of Mount Ruin. Here we go. Oh, dang it.
It's alright, you got him. Oh, wow.
No, let's go. What are you talking about? 19 hit.
Yeah, but then I was hoping for more damage.
Oh.
Alright, so I do 4 points of damage. I'm assuming I hit 19 damage.
Absolutely.
Okay. I hit him with 4 points of damage, and now as my bonus action, I'm hitting with my second attack, which is a roundhouse kick.
Nice. Yes.
You did more with the kick.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Come on, man. I did 5 extra points to them. Oh, I shatter him apart. I do a roundhouse kick and just break the wooden pieces apart. Just
splinters all over the place. He just shatters into pieces.
As a matter of fact, the splinters, I crushed him and obliterated him, and the shattered pieces bounce off of Latimus's armor.
Alright, did everybody get to go?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, they go now.
Please.
Sir Latimus, you're getting the attack.
Alright, I'm gonna go in.
4, it misses. Scrapes your armor, bounces right off. The other Woodborn is attacking Mildred.
18. Oh, I thought I saw 19.
Armor. The last is attacking 6.
Then you have to roll, man. That's a hit. That's a hit.
9.
Killing you,
Half damage. So
Half damage, you said?
yep.
with the blade ward.
And my character screams.
Alright. You guys go.
6, you got it.
Alright.
Let's go 6.
Casting false life again on me. False life, baby, false life.
Alright, right here. He's like, I refuse to die.
Right here. Reign immortality. Great, I made it. 7 hit points. Now my temporary hit points go back up to 7.
Nice.
7 hit points more.
Yeah, instead of 3 hit points, I have the 7 for that temporary. There you go.
Alright. Next. Who goes next on your team?
Alright, me. Do not worry, Mildred, I'll take him out. I don't want to hear you whining. Ice Queen, yes.
Do it! Wipe him off the board!
Good.
Here we go. Oh well.
Oh! What happened to taking care of him? What happened to
What's your bonus with strength and everything? How much total damage?
Hey, there's no bonus. Everything is.
promise, Sir Latimus, you promised! You would kill him!
Who goes next?
I do, I'm gonna hit the same.
Maybe
I'm
you're
gonna hit the
right,
same.
Mildred.
Alright.
Also, for the viewers, just to let you know, there's no longer movement as far as moving counting spaces. There's zones now. It's kind of like you're here or you're there. And each zone is about 30 feet, so we don't count anymore. It speeds up combat, so people just say where they're going to move.
What's their AC? Their AC is not a 10, is it?
13.
Nope, that's a miss.
Next.
This call!
Alright, Dad. I'm attacking the one that's on 6 with
Alright.
my Fist of Mount Ruin. And
Yes.
8 points of damage.
Oh, snap.
How do you kill him?
Alright, I hit him so hard, he breaks up into little mini wooden figures, like horses and like just statues. I hit him so hard, he's like, bang! Like,
Alright, who's next?
He made a cross on a rose.
Enemy turn.
Alright, enemy. Attacking Sir Latimus.
Dang, man.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh no! It's destiny!
Damage, you're down to 2 hit points.
Oh my
What is
goodness!
this? These little things are attacking me.
what's the little thing, man?
Eldritch.
That guy gave it.
Alright, you guys go.
Oh my goodness.
Creatures are fearless. You notice that there's no morale check. You notice that they're fighting and they're screeching and they have high-pitched voices. Almost like children screeching.
They don't need to be fearful, man. They just did 8 points of damage.
He has plate mail. They hit you in the groin, that's what it was.
Thorns.
The one area. Who goes now?
Alright,
That's
let's
right.
go top.
You guys choose it.
6.
Latimus.
No, I'm 6.
6 goes first.
Yeah, I did it.
Oh wait, did both enemies go, or is that just one?
Both went, so now you guys go.
Yeah.
Yo, one missed me.
Alright, so I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna go over here then, and the one that was wounded from 1 point of damage,
That's
I'm
this
gonna
one.
try to hit that one
Okay?
with my weapon. I'm like,
Sister, slay this evil, actually this good and righteous being.
he's gonna crack over the head with the club. 11 miss.
Is it a miss? Is that a miss?
Yeah, 13 is their armor class.
Oh, man.
I hit Latimus instead. I killed him.
Everybody's doing it.
Alright, who's going party?
I'll go.
Sir Latimus and then Mildred.
Alright, I take him out. Hopefully.
Let's go. Latimus. Yes!
Roll the damage.
Come on, man.
Nice.
Nice!
Alright,
The most time!
how do you kill him?
I take my sword and I go into his chest and I pick him up and I drop him, splitting him apart.
Good job, man.
Let's go.
Alright, I'm gonna try to kill this one. I'm probably not gonna do it. Swinging my mace, trying to get adjusted with my claw, my awkward stance. I'm like, I'm still missing. I'm like,
Kind of do it with the
Swing your
hand.
creature. They seem pretty agile, right? They're pretty quick. Alright, who goes next?
Alright, I go next. I am attacking the one that's on Mildred. Running. Fist of Mount Ruin. Oh, wow, 7. I missed that one.
With your fist and you miss.
But
Again, this particular Woodborn seems as though it's very agile.
he's taking on the whole team right now.
As a bonus action, I get my regular swing.
Alright, make your roll.
You do more damage with this one, eh?
I know, right?
The little hand.
Strong hand!
Yeah,
22. 5 points of damage on that one.
good hit! Now wait. Oh wait. He already took 1 point of damage from before. How do you kill him? He only have 6.
Right, so I initiated the combat. I punched and he dodged, and I cracked my iron fist, shattered the wall behind him, and then as he got back up, I roundhouse kick. No, I didn't. I headbutt him with my headbutt, my regular unarmed attack, and shatter him.
Alright. And he shatters into pieces of wood. Alright. What are you guys doing now?
Mildred, are you okay?
We're never gonna be okay. We're in here with the god's wrath.
Stop!
Before we move any further, Latimus!
I touch him with my claw.
I said that to the wrong person. I should.
Stop now, Mildred! Your negativity is spawning!
We will share sister's fate if we do not pray to the gods.
I want to cast a cure wounds on Latimus as I'm groping him with my claw.
Okay. Okay.
His face. I'm like.
Alright.
I'm gonna phrase it.
Make your roll.
What color is your
I'll
claw?
roll a 1.
No rolling a 1. Where are we cured?
Does it look like a lobster?
Oh, that's the word. Yes!
Nice!
Okay, you get 7 hit points back, and I made it.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
Thank you! I knew you have positivity! You will be the H for hope.
Now, I do want to say, you're entitled to make a short rest, but you're familiar with all the things where the vines seem as though whenever you just stand for a moment, the vines kind of so. Massive risk if you wanted to take a short rest.
Could we rest like walking in a circle?
We just hit ourselves with the books.
So, as I was saying, you notice in this room it's scattered with dolls, horses, wooden swords, all these toys, which is weird from these creatures. That you see, they were playing with them when you entered, and they ended up getting enraged and attacking you. But you do notice on the west side of the room, there are several magpie birds that are secured by strings, and they're hanging. on these wooden poles, and they're still alive. And it looks like they're coins, silver coins that are weighing them down. And they're smeared, their bodies are smeared with some kind of a bitter sap of some sort. So what are you guys doing? You also notice that it seems as though there's a corridor down south from this room. What are you guys doing?
We're just going to perceive the room a little bit better. I mean, 6, do your thing. What do you think, 6?
Is there anything else to perceive in this room, GM?
I would have you roll. I would ask you to make a perception roll. So, no, everything that I describe is what you see.
How much are those coins worth?
Oh, yes.
I'm sorry? What was the question?
No, I was just asking how much the coins, how much were the coins worth? Go ahead.
If you were probably to take them off every magpie, probably around like 15 silver pieces. Do you want to remove it? You notice that the silver pieces are weighing them down and keeping them in their place. Do you want to remove the silver pieces? Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
No.
Take heed. Remember the room. It could be another trap.
I concur. What is 15 silver in the grand scheme of things?
My character,
he is right.
my character had stolen from the church. That was his sin. Was greed. So I'm gonna try to see if I can remove at least one of the, get some of the coins off of one of the magpies.
Absolutely. So, Meldred, as you start to remove some of the silver pieces from one of them, you notice that the bird starts to get excited. It's nervous, as if like you disturbed it to some degree. To like maybe it's expecting death, or it's just very fearful and paranoid, and so it's flapping its wings as you're taking the weight off, and now it's flying, even though it's still tied to the pole. But you remove the weight now, so now it's flying in the air, and you just see it kind of going in circles, even though it's still tied to the pole.
Can I cut the? I use my crab claw to cut the tether.
Okay, you cut the rope, and the bird starts to fly down the corridor.
Which one? The one ahead of us, or the one behind us?
The one you came from.
Okay, good.
You notice that it almost sensed not to go down the other corridor side.
I'm gonna free the rest of them.
Okay.
Excellent.
So you start to remove the rope from each one of those, or you start to cut them free, and you notice that all the birds they're all frantic, they're all anxious, and they all seem to fly down the corridor that you came from. It almost instincts are telling them not to fly down south. What are you guys doing?
Mildred.
Not going down.
All the silver pieces. That's 15 silver pieces.
Taking them.
Mildred. Yeah, I was going to say Mildred. Carry these.
With pleasure.
Who has a candle now?
But how will we spend them if we never escape?
Good question, Latimus.
Do you want to do your thing, 6?
Might as well if everyone else is done here. Might as well. Alright. What life?
Before I go forward, I'm going to shroud myself in armor of Agathis as far as the roll goes. But
The candle!
The candle, yeah. Are you lighting the candle?
yeah, you want me to light the candle too?
Give us the candle! We beg!
Now, I do want to say, if you don't put the candle in an adjacent room, remember, just keep that in mind. If you hold the candle and you're in the room and you go TPK,
It's not gonna work.
that's it. You're done.
Let us leave the candle in this room! The birds have spoken!
Light the candle.
I give it to. No, Mildred's gonna panic. I'm gonna give it to friggin' Torka. I'll give it to Torka. He was about to, and then he looked at it. Yeah, he's turned on it.
Little
I light the candle there with some flint, I guess. Tinder with my tinder box. Light it.
And
I light it.
as you light Zimmerman's candle, you see a light that occurs, but it's a glow that makes all of you feel there's a comfort that falls upon all of you. And this light, even though it's a small candle, there's something very mystical and magical about it, almost sacred to some degree. And when you light it, there's silence, and all of you kind of stop and just watch and admire Zimmerman's candle. What are you doing with the candle?
Famous candle is
I'm bringing it to.
vanishing.
I'm bringing it to the back in the corner right here, and I'm gonna put in that little corner right there. And I say as I put it down, by Moradin's hammer, I pray that we succeed in this quest.
Okay, so for those people, viewers who are watching the Zimmerman's candle, that if by chance it falls over, so it's that magical candle that kind of replays, they get a replay, but if it falls over, if it turns off, the candle is useless. It's no longer activated. So they have this candle that's working during this adventure, this dungeon, and they have to make sure that it stays activated, it stays lit. So otherwise it doesn't work.
Wait, will the roots not take it and tamper with the flame while it's left in the room? I guess we're about to find out.
And then, as he's saying that, he's cast the curse of the interloper.
All right, cast your spell.
This is a horrible idea.
Yes.
I love it. All right, so you succeed, and I take it you guys are traveling south, correct?
Correct.
All right, so put you guys in marching order, please.
Philatomist.
We'll be in the back, and we're gonna sneak our way in, Dad. We're not
This
casually.
is good whiskey, baby.
We're not casually walking down these halls. We are.
Okay, but before I say that, all I gotta say, hankering, baby.
Nice.
Philatomist, may I say that regardless of what happens up ahead, you've been entertaining as a mortal.
So have you, Six. So have you.
Thank you. Yes, I am entertaining.
So you decide to continue traveling now down south, and you notice that most of the areas, the passageways have been very moist, right? Remember the soil moist. But as you're traveling south, you notice that it starts to get dry. The air is dry in here, and even the earth, where it was a nice rich color, a dark brown, you notice that it seems almost to turn into a grayish color of some sort, as if the nutrients are disappearing in the soil itself. So you do notice that there are branches that were plunged into the side from the west into the east. You're either going to travel under or over these massive branches. Which ones are you doing? Over or under?
Let's do under this time.
Oof.
No?
Okay.
Wait.
Hey.
Wait, I have a question. To activate the candle, we need someone to have it, right?
No. All you have to do is say Zimmerman's candle. You activate.
Alright, just want to make sure so we can.
I'll do the
As we go
over.
under.
I'll do the over thing. It slows me down. I'm slow anyway, so.
No, let's go under. Let's try what you said.
yeah.
All right.
You're
sure?
the leader, man. You got this.
All right, let's do it. Let's go under.
Alright, so Latimus, as you try to crawl under, you start to hear a sound as you're crawling under, and you can hear wood starting to move, and that giant branch crushes you. You take 3 of damage.
Do not worry. The branches only hurt me a little.
And you're able to kind of force your way through. Is everybody else crawling under?
Hell no!
So
I'm stepping over Latimus. I'm stepping on him, and I'm.
That's why I did it. That's why I did it.
As I'm gonna go over, but before I go over, I'm gonna Mildred, help me lift so we can get Latimus from under.
Okay. The gods don't want us to succeed, don't you see?
I'm trying to pull him out.
Yeah, so you guys pull him out, and he's kind of crawling out, and he doesn't want to get crushed. You notice these branches are moving. Something is controlling it. You do notice that all the branches, those major branches, are all coming from, it seems as though they're coming from the west. As if the branches are coming through the walls from the west, as if they're the main tree that all these roots are coming from are west. You come to a room, you can see the adjacent room, and you see all over this room, on the floor, you see sharp twigs littering the whole floor of this chamber. What are you guys doing?
You guys want to continue west, or what? South and then west? Or check out this room? What do you want to do, people?
We're gonna check out the room. Yeah, we're gonna survey this room first. We're gonna go in and we're gonna sneak. I think we should sneak in.
Yeah.
And search the room.
Okay.
Agreed.
So what I'm gonna ask is, I'm gonna ask you guys if anybody has it, investigation. So
No.
I'm going to allow, again, investigation. If you have the skill, you can add your attribute and your proficiency bonus. If you don't, you just roll 20-sided die and hope for the best.
12 altogether. I have investigation.
Nice.
13, sorry. I made it. Right? I hope, maybe.
So you have 13 because you have the skill itself?
I have the skill itself.
Okay, 13. So,
Mine is only 11.
well, the target number is 12. 6, you determine that this room, walking on this room with the dry twigs all over, will make a lot of noise. Almost as if they purposely have all the twigs there to notify them if somebody's coming across this room.
I put my arms across.
Wait. The sticks here are to alarm someone of our presence. Do not step upon them, for I would prefer to have the upper hand if a combat should arise.
You hear that, Mildred? Do not say a word as well.
But the heart tree, it knows we're here already. It knows!
Concentrate on walking.
So I'm gonna go onto the left side because it looks like there's nothing there on that. I'm gonna try to hug the wall to ignore the tree branches altogether.
Okay, so what I'm going to ask of you is to make an athletic roll, but your DC is going to be lower because you're making those efforts. So make a athletic roll to avoid kind of touching those dry branches on the floor, those twigs.
Nice.
Nice.
6, you are like almost like a ninja, and you pass. You're kind of hugging the wall, and you do notice as you're hugging the wall, you notice something strange on the walls. You see in the dirt. It's almost as if you can see something underneath. There's almost like an inch of dirt. And something's underneath it, almost as if it's resting underneath it. And the faces that you can make out are these faces.
Oh my god.
How many does it look like when I turn around and I just look at them?
Oh no.
You're looking around as you're moving because you did really well. You're moving across the whole wall, and you can see on your side alone, you can make out 3 of them.
Just on my side.
And it seems as though they're sleeping. It seems as though they're sleeping.
You guys can see my eyes is mad wide.
You do make it to the opposite side of the room.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm going to do the same thing, but very carefully.
Oh no!
Can I make a roll?
Yeah.
Athletics.
If you want to, good luck.
You have to make an athletics roll.
I think he has that, so it means he has.
But he has a -2.
Nope.
Oh no!
What's your total?
8.
Oh man.
So, Sir Latimus, you're like quietly moving across, and you lose your balance, maybe due to your heavy armor and stuff, and you just take a step back. But as soon as you take a step back, you hear click, 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 and all of a sudden the eyes of these creatures all open up underneath the walls, and you hear them screech. Roll. Large roll initiative. Remember, it's only one person who rolls.
14. Good.
Nice. Good roll.
Nice. Come on, man. Let's do this.
All right, and their initiative is.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, you.
No, I apologize.
I was gonna fail before you, after you, anyways.
Initiative.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first on your side?
Let's do 6 first.
All right. So I see all this stuff here, right?
Yes. So let me give you a little visual before the combat. You notice, at least you notice, they break through the thin layer of soil, and you see them appear around the room.
Jeez Louise.
2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
You were saying that, didn't it?
Alright. Who goes?
I'm going to do myself blade born, and I'm going to purposefully make noise and run up here so that I could get their attention, hopefully.
And come get me, you foul beast.
Does he have the armor with that? I guess, yeah.
And I'm gonna cast the blade ward.
Okay. So you move from here to there, and
then I'm doing banishment veto.
Nice.
There you go, made it.
Nice.
Alright. That's my turn.
alright, who goes next?
I do. Unless somebody else wants to move. No?
That's all you.
Okay, I'm gonna attack him right here.
Go for it.
Sorry, you little tyrant!
Get him.
Oh!
no.
Sorry. Like I said, I'm sorry. I will never be here ever again.
Wait, and you miss, and your sword just hits the side of the wall. Alright, next, who goes?
Oh me. Oh me, oh my.
I'll go next. I'll go next.
Go ahead.
Mildred, join us in battle. And I mean, it's really subjective, so I'm gonna come into the middle of the room and hit the one on this one in the far corner with my fist of Mount Ruin.
Alright, that you have to get up close, right? Or is that a range?
No, I'll get up close. I'll get there. 5. Yeah, I got there. Because I have a +10 movement with the...
Yep, no worries. Go ahead, I know.
You busted into sawdust.
Alright, how do you kill him?
No, I run right through him, just shatter him.
Nice.
Just pieces of wood and splinter falling all over the place in a screech.
With the, I have a question because I don't know, maybe the rules changed with this, but I get a bonus attack with my regular
Still
fist.
get your bonus attacks, go ahead.
I can attack the next one, right?
You can, you're adjacent.
Alright, here we go. This one's
Let's
again.
go.
Oh, I probably missed him.
14?
14? How do you miss with a 14?
Oh, I hit him.
Nice.
Alright, 6 points of damage.
6 is how much they have. Tell me how do you kill them?
Well, I ran up against the wall because I crushed the first one, and then the second one I hop up and do a roundhouse kick, shattering his face.
Let's go.
And when I land, I'm like, Mildred, where are you?
I'm coming! I'm gonna, you know what, I'm gonna help you. No, I'm gonna stay there, I'm gonna help you. Let's get this.
Really?
No, I'm gonna go here. You only have 6 hit points left. I'm gonna hit this guy with my mace. Mildred's mace in your face! Did it do anything? Did it roll? Did not roll.
I don't see it, it didn't pop up.
There it goes. Boom!
Yes.
Yeah!
1 point of damage, I am proud. I feel weak. Keep using my claw hand. I think I do more damage with it from the claw.
Alright, who goes next?
Enemy.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
Bad guys.
Alright, bad guy. Here we go. So the Woodborn, they're called Woodborn, and they get to attack. So this one here is going to attack Sir Latimus, and he misses.
Thank God.
This one here is going to attack. Both of these are going to attack 6. So I'm rolling 2 dice, and both miss.
Yes.
No, one of them hit.
No, one of them hits. 9.
What's your armor class? 9. That's right.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And you take 2 points of damage.
1.
It's half.
It's about time these guys roll low.
And he takes 5 points of damage for hitting me.
Runs across and attacks 4 kills.
Wait, that guy takes 5 points of damage for hitting me. 5 cold damage.
Armor of Agathis. Every time that someone hits him, they take.
Alright, here's where it get ugly. Where it's gonna get ugly right now. Here's where it gets ugly.
It hits,
That's a hit, man.
and you take.
Give it to me.
Oh,
Yes!
Oh man.
only one.
Dang.
There you go. You would have been alive even without aid. See?
Well, come on, man. That's terrible. That's terrible.
Alright, back to the top. You guys go.
Go. You got it, 6.
Alright. This time I'm actually gonna just... No, I'm gonna do it. Nah, I'm just gonna clubbing, man. I'm gonna clubbing. Someone's gonna get the loving, also known as clubbing.
Yeah.
This is... No bonus. This is a plus 2. 2! I smacked myself.
Water round!
Done.
I'm gonna go hit this guy. Hopefully I can hit him this time.
Go ahead.
Not with that.
You swing and miss. Next.
What is wrong with my sword?
Gotta be something wrong with the sword.
Am I next or Mildred, right? I go next,
You
right?
remember,
You go next.
the weapon's only as good as the person who wields it.
Oh, man.
No.
Look at these pumps!
Alright, here's my attack.
Boom. Oh,
21 plus 5, it's 5. 5 points of damage.
Nice.
Go 5.
Here's my bonus attack.
You penetrate, you crush, your fist crushes right through his chest. His chest is empty. You just hear a splinter. It's not even in pain, but it's screeching because it's mad. Alright.
He's hanging on by one twig.
Alright, my bonus attack. I hit him 20, 5 damage.
How do you kill him?
Alright, so he came up behind me and he impaled me with his wooden arm, and I snap it off and turn around, give him a punch with my big arm, and then second one with my second one. I mean my second arm.
Just shatters into splinters in the ground.
Yeah.
Alright, who goes?
I go. I'm smashing the one in the corner. Take nothing, because I keep missing. I'm like, this one is just very agile. He has the luck of the gods.
See, you were rubbing off on me. No good.
You're right, Latimus. He's not going to be going down easily.
Maybe I should trade Matilda.
Enemy's turn.
I guess they go now, right?
Correct.
Alright, here we go.
Unfortunately.
There's one on you, sir, Latimus. Misses.
Oh,
Two on you, 6.
It only did a 9.
One hits.
The second guy hit.
3 points of damage.
not bad, not bad.
Alright, so I have 1 left on the shield. And then they takes 5 more points, so he's dead then, right?
He dies. Into pieces.
From dying, I got a special ability where I get more temporary hit points back.
How many is that?
Should be level plus charisma 1, 2, 3. 3 hit points.
You have a total of 4.
They don't stack, unfortunately. They have a plus 2.
Okay, so you have 3.
Yeah. However, my armor of Agathis has ended.
Alright. Everybody go on your side?
Yes.
Yep.
Alright, there you go. They are fearless. Sir Latimus, you're getting attacked?
Wait.
No, it's 6 that goes first.
And 6, they're attacking you.
Wait. They didn't get to attack.
Okay, good.
We gave a free round. It is now gonna kill them.
Let's do it.
You got
6,
it,
you go
Six,
first.
go for it.
6 is gonna club this guy. He's upset that he went 2 turns in a row. He's gonna
Says you skipped me!
he missed him.
That's why, because I can't eat you anyway!
Everyone, we're attacking him.
Oh, a hit.
Give me your club, Mildred. Maybe it'll work better. Oh! Damn it.
Oh man.
I'm like, come, Torkel! It's so elusive!
Alright, who's next?
So I guess it's his
Torkel.
turn, right?
Yeah.
It's pronounced Torkel!
Oh, man.
Alright. I'm smashing that one with my fist. Oh, dang, I missed.
Nah. No, you didn't. You hit him.
Oh, did I hit him?
Yeah, on the dot, right? 13.
Yeah. 13.
How much damage?
8.
8. How do you kill him?
I smashed him. I just land. I did a leap before, and I come down right on top of him.
Into
Smash him.
combat, and you just kind of like your fist just goes literally through the head down to its body. It's just like the whole thing just burst into pieces of splinters all over the place. Dead. Next.
I knew you could do it, Torkel.
I come in. I shall save thee, 6! I shall save thee! And I smash him with the mace. Like, 5 points of damage! Did he still alive?
He's got 1 hit point. Dramatic, man. Good hit. Half of his body is just shattered, the pieces of wood, but there's just that one like straw that's holding his upper part from the bottom part. Alright,
I tried!
there you go. Alright, they're attacking. Sticks, you're getting attacked.
Oh no!
There's a hit.
Damage. 1
okay.
Yeah, I can take that.
So I have my temporary shield. Down 2 temporary hit points on the shield.
All right, you guys go.
Go ahead, Six. Take him out.
I'm gonna try to club him. Just for being disrespectful. I know that.
Oh! Yeah, it's me. I'm like, I'm sorry, I tried to save you and didn't know.
Natural one. Ouch.
Uh-oh.
I'm glad you didn't use that for
Page.
spellcasting.
It's not spellcast. It's not spell.
Oh wait, did you fail a spell roll?
No,
No.
regular attack.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I was ready to roll on
I
that.
need the rift.
Alright, who goes next?
I do.
Latimus.
Take him.
I'm glad I didn't cast
Do
the
not
spell.
worry. I will save you. All right, let me attack this guy and hopefully I'll kill him.
Come on.
Oh!
Natural one again!
Jeez, what is that?
Now, do remember, in Dungeons & Dragons 5e, a 1 is not, it's just a fail. There's no negatives to the roll, where if you roll a 20, you do get double damage, right? So don't worry, don't freak out, because nothing's happening, even though that is a bad roll, right?
We're still freaking out because
You guys are all swinging at me. Stop it!
What is wrong with this sword? Come on,
That's
Corporal.
okay. You gotta do your thing, man. You gotta do your thing.
I'm walking up there.
Everything goes in slow motion with cowboy music.
Alright, here we go.
Break it down.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
How do you kill it?
I punch him so hard, I make a small dollhouse. He breaks apart, makes a small dollhouse. He just
Alright.
Jenga.
Shatters. And you see, like, it looks like all the pieces of his wood falls into place and almost looks like a house in some way. It's not. Alright.
That's good. Good craftsmanship.
It looked like this was kind of a resting room for the Woodborn. So what are you guys doing?
Does anyone feel like this would be the wrong thing to do? We are attacking life and nature in and of itself. I'm enjoying it. I'm not exactly the nicest person, but something to think about.
Our creed and disposition would tell you different, but right now we need to save, what's her name? The little girl, and, well, we're doing good.
I'm probably never going to do this if we ever play this again. I'll never warn you about this. But Zimmer's candle, remember, if you replay all the way past before even this room. So you're going to have to either move the candle or you're going to redo this room again.
I'm going back for the candle.
All right. I'm just saying, from now on, I'm not going to warn you about that. Right? But it's a new game. It's a new supplement. So that's why I'm warning you about that.
He's going back for
Even
candle.
in this room, I don't know if you want to replay this room if by chance you call on Zimmerman's candle.
Too many ones we rolled. No, look at it.
Zimmer candle, Zimmerman. I'm like giving their different name. Zimmerman's candle.
Okay, I went back and I went to go get the candle, the Zimmer's candle, and I
Bet you didn't forget that.
Yes, and I want to leave it in this room with the chips.
Okay. All right.
We drop it in this corner.
Okay. Got it. And you gently lay that down there on the floor in a nice safe area where it won't tip over and fall over, because if it does, then it turns off. And you guys start to continue traveling south. Again, you start to feel that, claustrophobic, that these corridors, it always seems that though the corridors are in a constant state of movement, changing, shifting, almost as if something is controlling it, right? And you continue traveling south, and you come to a passage that is a room that has churning. It's like some liquid in here, and it's churning with soil. So it's like a thick black mud that you see in this room. And there's another passageway to the west side of the room. What are you guys doing? Now you can tell, though, right off the bat, you can tell that this is, it's deep. Not too deep, but it is deep.
Oh, man.
What are you guys doing?
What do you think? Should we go explore? Continue? Since we've made it this far.
Let me look down the corridor to the west side and see if there's anything worth note.
I want to go here and see if my 120-foot vision sees anything disgusting.
Anything disgusting?
Yeah.
So you're looking, but you do notice that there's these branches. It seems as though there's a whole bunch of branches, and I'm marking it, I'm dinging it, in this area that are entwined and kind of blocking your vision. You can make out movement. There's definitely movement further west, but you can't make out all of it. You can't see details about it, only because it seems as though these branches and trees are blocking your view.
It looks as if the view is blocked by a barricade of roots and trees and other disgusting natural things.
Oh, you rhymed there.
Well, the only option
I'm a bard
is to
as
go.
well, level 1 bard.
Jack of all trades.
The only option is to roll the other direction then.
What other direction?
Yeah, there's no path forward.
He's looking around. He's looking to see if there's something.
The Latimus is gonna make his own passage. He's gonna start digging on the walls.
Like I said, direction. Wherever that is.
Let us move.
Are you guys moving forward? Are
Yeah.
you gonna go through the water, the murky water?
Like I
Let us
said,
move. Let us move ahead.
Wait, I have rope.
I pull out the rope from my pack, and I'm like,
We should tie the rope and then
Around our neck? And end this misery now?
I mean,
he's contemplating it. He doesn't. But he's like,
no. The rope, and we tie each and every one of us up, and then if we fall down and it happens to sink us to the bottom, or anything of that sort, we can at least try to pull each other up from it. I don't know what to miss these disgusting waters, natural waters.
It is natural.
Yeah, you know that this churning, nasty soil mixed with the water. Again, it's this thick black mud. You can't really make out what's in it. I mean, it's just too thick and nasty looking.
So we're gonna tie the ropes on each of us, and we're gonna.
All right. So who has the rope? Who purchased the rope?
because back. Well, you said Latimus. He runs his in.
A good leader.
He's the stuff first.
but the problem is I'm the weakest out of all of you. Did I say that? No. You never heard me say the W word.
Latimus is going first.
Okay. So you put your foot. You start walking in, and you can feel your feet twisting as you submerged it into the water, murky water, and it seems as though there's like these roots kind of moving around your foot. Roll a 6-sided dice. There's 1 in 6 chance that your foot gets trapped.
Oh no!
Right, so you're able to constantly move through. Your foot is not stuck, and you get to the other side. Who's after him?
I'll go. No. Sorry, made a mistake.
I guess I shall travel next.
All right. I need you to roll a 6-sided dice to see if your foot gets trapped.
don't like these twos. I don't know. I like these.
Kind of get your foot kind of like you can feel the roots kind of holding on, but you're able to fight it off, despite that you're in the water, slushing through the water. And heaven knows if your foot gets stuck, what the heck is going to happen if these roots grab a hold of your foot while it's water?
Oh no!
All right, next.
I'll go next. How high is the water to the compared to their?
You notice that it's only mid, right? But they do tell you that they notice as they're walking through that the mud on the bottom of the floor seems very soft, almost as if maybe almost like quicksand to some degree, maybe.
Okay.
Wow.
All these twos.
Torkel, you make it to the other side. We have Mildred left.
I'm tugging on the rope.
Like, get down here, Mildred.
He's on down to the wall, he's scraping it like that.
It's pulled down.
Don't take me. Okay.
All right. Again, Mildred, you feel like tugging, and it seems like the roots are trying to tug you underneath, get you under the water, and maybe even drown you. But you all made it safely. Wow. None of you rolled a 6. I mean a 1. You all made it through that room. Congratulations.
The candle. Put the candle here on the opposite side.
You left it in the other one.
I left it in the other room. I'm going back. I gotta go back.
Are you going back through that?
Yeah, I'm going back through it.
Take off the rope then, right? You don't have the rope on either.
Yeah, I have to take the rope.
Oh no!
Leave it.
Take that rope.
Oh dang!
Oh,
Nice.
goodness.
Okay, I run to get the candle.
So you got the candle. You go back. Now wait a minute. You're holding the candle above the water. If you get
Oh no! If it submerges, it goes out.
Wait! I want to toss the rope to him and see if he can hold it above. So even if the candle falls in, we can start pulling it on the surface of the liquid.
Alright, I'll allow you to make an athletics roll to throw it to the opposite side. See if it's an accurate throw.
It's probably not.
No. That's even worse. I'm just gonna make it. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna make. The gods are with us, right?
No.
The gods are yes. Oh,
Good job.
he just sweet.
You slush through that mud and muck and that dark nastiness, and you can feel the roots trying to grab hold of your foot to pull you into that mucky quicksand. But you make it, and you have the candle with you. Thank God. Right? You say to yourself, all right, what are you guys doing? And where are you leaving that candle? Are you taking it in with
we have to take it into the next one. Yeah.
Or are you leaving it in this corridor?
Can we leave it in the? Is the corridor dry? Is it?
Oh, it's dry in this corridor.
Okay. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll leave it in this corridor.
Let's move forward.
All right. So you move forward.
Larius, we should leave it here. In this dark, dank corridor.
Latimus.
I apologize. I was dreaming
As you travel, hold on. As you travel, I need you all to make a perception roll, hearing. Now remember, only if you have the proficiency do you add your bonuses. Otherwise, it's a raw.
Natural 20, Torkel.
Torkel, as you guys are trying to be quiet, walking through the corridor, you can hear some sounds up ahead. It sounds like there's human conversation occurring between individuals. And, of course, you guys are moving forward, I take it, right? You continue to move forward?
Do I see them with my 120 feet of vision?
Yeah, you do see them, but, of course, they know you're there because of the noises you've been making. Nobody's been stealthing. So, let me explain what you see. In this room, you see Grinnell's lair. So there's a makeshift bed made of straw and a blanket that lies in the southeast floor. You see plucked magpies and the birds, and a rudimentary kitchen of some sort that's here. It seems as though he's brewing them or making some kind of concoction to them, some kind of potion or something pertaining to them. You also see a campfire in the center of the room, and you see Grinnell here with several of his druids. And roll initiative.
Yeah. Let's go, Latimus. Let's go.
Lead us.
Hey!
Mildred, what did you say before? I was thinking of Dina.
So you have a
and her melons.
All right, and they roll.
Yeah, he's still
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, you guys go. What are you doing first?
United 6, go!
I'm running in there and casting armor of Agathis on me now. Agathis.
There's too many of these annoying, fiddly monstrosities.
And he's casting the spell of justice.
Don't roll that one.
Please! Oh, it's a failure though.
Failure.
It is
not a one. It is not. Oh, it's not the rift.
It's not a one.
All right,
not the rift.
move your character. Where are you moving?
Does that guy looks like a shaman? I'm gonna stay away from that guy. I'll go here. Actually, you know what? Yeah.
I like that music right there.
All right, who goes next?
I will.
Alright, I'll go.
Oh, wait a second. Anybody else want to go next?
No, Latimus, go ahead, go.
Okay, you sure? Okay,
Yep.
here we go.
Wait, are you moving there? I noticed 6, you're still moving.
Oh, that's where I'm at. I'm right there. No, up there.
Okay.
Alright, my apologies. Okay, here we go. Attacking. Not with a 3.
Oh,
Roll, you swing, and you miss. All right,
Steve
next.
Torkel, you should have went before me.
Mildred, if you want to go, you can go. Go ahead.
Oh no!
Do you want
You
to
got
go?
hesitation now? No, go ahead. That's all you, man.
Okay.
Take someone's head off. Take someone's head off.
Guys out.
I'm hugging the wall. I actually leap and use Latimus's shoulder as a crutch as I kick with my legs up against the wall to come around the corner. and kick. I'm attacking this druid or this this cultist. 24 and 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. And that's how much. Wait, let me just make sure. The cultists have 5 points of damage. How you kill them?
As I was like sort of parkouring over the wall, over Latimus's shoulders, I kicked him with across the face, broke his neck, and I landed on the floor.
nice.
Nice. Thank you, Torkel. I said your name right this time. Ha-ha!
Alright, I'm coming over here, straight, true, with the mace in my hand, and I'm like, God forgive us, please! And I smash him in the head.
Yeah!
Bam, boom.
Nice.
That's 2 points of damage. He's still alive.
Points of damage. He is.
And I apologize to him. I'm like, I'm so sorry.
It's still a hit.
Alright, goes next.
Bad guys.
Alright, so there you go. You notice, 6, they see you going to that area close to their druid, their high druid, and the cultists all surround you And now we're going to use the tactic that they have in this game of attacking in group with hordes when multiple people attack the same person. So they're going to get a bonus. So, but as a bonus action, Grinnell, you see him start to form.
Oh, he's a druid.
You see him turn into a bear, and he's just like roaring there.
We are getting wrecked right now. That's it.
Now look back to the rest of the team. My sister stabbed with the hand.
We are getting wrecked.
Alright. He's gonna get his 2 attacks. He has multi-attack, 1 bite and 1 claw.
Ouch.
What is your armor class?
9. He's gonna like it the way he looks.
Alright.
I still have 2 points of armor of Agathis from the old one I was trying to refresh. But...
Correct. And is this his bite?
Oh.
8. He has a +6.
Oh.
That's enough.
And his bite does 1d8 plus 4.
Oh! That could be all she wrote. Oh!
Damage. But
Nice. He takes 5.
How much you had from the other one?
I had 2, so that means I have 1 hit point left.
1 hit point left.
He takes 5
He's
points.
just roaring in your face. And he swings with his claw because he ain't over yet.
Oh. Please roll like a 3.
Nice!
Oh.
It's a knockout. Bam! How much damage? He could kill me in 1 hit, like a kill.
Jeez.
Boom, boom, boom.
His claw does 2d6.
Oh my god. How much does it? Okay, that's not bad.
Negative.
You drop to the ground. 6.
Yeah.
With a massive bite that just tears into your body and just like as he just like pulls a piece of your flesh from your body and you just kind of drop to the ground.
As a part of my reaction, when someone hits me, I can cast a special ability called Hellish Resistance. I mean, not Hellish Resistance, it's called
Hellish Rebuke.
Hellish Rebuke. And so he automatically takes 2d10 points of damage for hitting. That's how I cast it before I die. I'm like,
You are not like me. I am not from this realm.
as he's withering away.
It's the
World
as we know it.
Nice.
Only 7 points. 7 points.
Right, he feels the pain. 7 points of damage. He's angry. And then
That's a total of 12.
He bites you, and he kind of stops and he looks up at the next victim.
Torkel, right?
Alright.
I'm kidding.
Next. You guys go.
Anymore. I'm gone.
Okay, since 6 is down, let's do a plan here really quick. Mildred, is there any way to bring him back to life?
Yes.
Alright, go ahead and do that. Torkel, me and you want to take out the minions or the big guy? We're going to get hit either way.
Minions, probably.
Huh?
Minions, probably.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to take this guy.
Who's going first?
I do.
Okay. Move and attack. Good
Come
luck.
on, baby.
Come on, you got this.
13.
Yes.
Roll damage.
2. Remember.
Nice.
Still alive.
Damn it.
Next.
Take him down.
I'm splitting between. I'm jumping right. Can I jump right there? No attack of opportunities, right?
There's no attack of opportunities.
So I hop over there. Boom. And I'm attacking this one that hasn't. Has this one been hit yet?
No.
No.
That's the one I'm attacking first.
All right. Attack
With my fist. And the ruins on my black ironed modified arm is glowing. Come on, man. Come on. That's what I'm talking about.
How much damage?
8.
How do you kill him?
I actually just swat him away, and he splatters against the wall over there. Into a bloody mess.
Okay. Alright.
Wait,
Take an attack.
I'm using the key right now. I'm using my key right now. My energy. My hair is flowing. My blonde braided hairs and my beard is flowing up. Like the energy's coming from underneath.
Feel it.
And I'm doing flurry of blows.
Oh, the music, the intense. Go ahead.
All right, so here's my first. Well, I'm gonna do one against. I can't do this. I'm gonna attack one on the cultist and then one on Mr. Bear.
Okay.
Yeah.
First.
The first one is for the cultist. There we go.
Yeah!
I wish I had a bear, man.
Yeah.
Still sick.
Yeah. No, I back elbow him and just break his neck.
Torch man. He's just like talking to everybody now. And the bear is there.
One. This is the second attack is going on the bear right now. As a matter of fact, my character looks up at the bear.
Nice.
Yes.
6 points of damage on the bear.
Good.
6 points of damage with the 7 he took from 6.
I took 12 points.
Alright.
I did 12 on him.
Oh, 12.
Nice.
You did 12 total?
It was 7 from the health
7.
rebuke and then 5 from the.
Mildred. Get 6 out of there.
Mildred.
Alright, I am moving here. Boom! And then I am using, so I have a bonus and an attack action. As the bonus action, I am using Healing Word, and I'm bringing him up.
Yeah.
Healing Word!
Before you do that, I just want to say for the people, in this game where we're talking about 5e hardcore, he has 3 rounds to get up. If he doesn't, at the end of 3 rounds, he dies. Every round, he has to make a save versus death in this game just to even stay alive. And basically, if he ever goes negative 10 hit points, he's totally dead. No saving, no nothing. So Mildred's going to raise him back just before he has to make his save, though. So go ahead.
Woohoo!
Healing Word for you right here.
Yeah.
4 points with it. So he's back up with 4 hit points.
Let's go.
And I can't, unfortunately, cast another spell as my action because of the rules.
6.
So I'm good.
You kind of get up, you see, you felt like you were on death's door, and all of a sudden you get up, you're like, no! I will not die!
Let's go! Right there. And then it's my turn, right? Oh, no, you still got it. You managed action.
I'm gonna smash him right now. I can't cast another spell, so unfortunately, that's all I can do is smash his face in.
Mildred.
Where's my 20? Where's my 20? Oh, that's a miss.
Alright.
You knocked me back out.
I've tried, guys. I've tried.
Alright, who goes?
My turn. I'm going to cast on myself. I'm not even going to try to get up from the floor and pretend like I'm still dead. He's like, he had the one eye peeking out. He's like,
Good idea.
and then he's going to cast on himself the false lash on him.
Now remember, whenever you cast a spell, you have to speak it so they know you're talking. It's not like he thinks that you're sleeping, you know?
Alright, my character doesn't know that he's trying to whisper it, but the guy clearly hears him.
Alright, I respect that. Go ahead.
Just role playing.
Saying false life.
He's like,
I hope he doesn't see me. He's talking to himself.
he's running away. He's running away. He's crawling. He's crawling out of combat. He's like, no! He's looking. He's rolling to the candle. He's crawling to the candle.
That's what that's.
Wait, are you calling it?
No, he said crawl. He says crawling.
I'm crawling to the candle. He's crawling to the candle. He's like, someone say it.
I can't remember if it's Cinnamon or Simon.
Alright, everybody get to go.
Yes.
Alright, he goes. Let's see who's getting it this turn. There's two people that are adjacent to him, Torkel and Meldred. I'm gonna roll 1, 2. It's Meldred, 3, 4, Torkel.
Ah.
1, 2, Meldred.
Oh, the guy. He's like, I'm cursed. I'm cursed.
Here's his bite.
Come on, miss. Oh no, he's running so good.
Take 1d8 points of damage.
Oh, 4 left.
He has a 4.
Oh, it's half of them.
You have 2 hit points left.
Wait, 3.
3, okay. His second attack.
Alright, please.
Mildred.
Please.
Hold back. He swings with his claw.
Yes! Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
18.
Yes, he misses.
Yes!
Alright, you guys go. Go ahead.
6, your turn.
He's still crawling to
It's impossible.
He's no, he's going to actually go ahead and cast from a distance now. I'm gonna do Death's Master, which is Chill Touch.
Yeah.
From the floor. And the hand comes out and nothing happens. Accidentally grabbed the wrong person. I pulled Turkle to hell. I'm like, no!
Alright. Who goes next?
I do. I go right here. Ah, the bear! Ha ha! I will smite you. Hey!
Yes!
Roll the damage.
Nice!
That's a +1 set for you guys. Your strength, that's 7. 7 and 18.
No bonus.
Oh, only 6 and 18 is 24 points of damage. And he screams in pain. He is angry. But he's still alive. You know it, people. Druids are cheesy. Alright, who goes?
Alright, I go next. I'm in a crouching position. I'm coming up with my forged arm. There we go.
Nice!
Pretty good, man. 10 points of damage.
What?
Yeah, I know.
34 points of damage. How do you kill him?
Yes!
I just leap in the air, uppercut him, and I cut him in half. I guess I just separate him with my fist.
You just crush him. The brown bears have 34 points of damage. You just crush him, and he falls screaming in pain. I mean, after all, you literally gave him a hard hit, a savage blow to the head, and he dies due to severed veins all over his skull. And he just falls, and his body starts to shiver and form back into the human form that he was, dead, lying there in the ground. What are you guys doing?
I say we use the candle. Too much was expended. We could do it better.
Bring the candle here and decapitate this beast.
I shall return with the candle.
Wait, no! I say we use the candle.
I'm using the candle, man.
No, I think we did. You did
good.
I have no hit points left.
No, I'm gonna heal you right now. I'm heal you fully.
That's a waste.
No, we got this. We got this.
Now that we know, we could go to back in time. I could use a blade board. We can use booster stuff before.
Somebody else. If it's not you, somebody else could possibly knock out.
That's true.
Somebody else could to get out. You know what I mean?
Like me.
I mean,
look, and not for nothing, you might not survive this. Doing this
next row.
again.
Yeah, we got some really good rolls.
Look,
wait, you mean against us, right?
Are you gonna?
I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna heal right now. I need everybody to come.
No, don't do me. That's fine. I'm gonna use I'll use false life. But here's the thing, it's a at will. So I'm gonna keep casting it until I get the full amount, and I'm gonna stay in the corner so I don't kill anybody.
Yeah, I was like, what if you roll those ones, man?
I'm gonna stay in the corner. I'm facing the wall, just talking to myself.
And this is why I hate using magic in the mortal realm. This accursed location.
Dad, real quick. While he does that, I'm shaking the blood off of my arm, my forged arm, and I'm going over to this table and sitting down and eating whatever's on that table.
You notice, Torquil, when you're shaking that blood off your arm, it drops to the ground. You notice the areas where the blood drops. You see little flowers bloom.
Natural one.
Everywhere the blood is spilled.
Okay.
He said, "I'm touching the wall right there as my last moments."
Zymer, we were gonna do it now.
No, yeah.
I want to roll the check first. We gotta roll the check.
We're in this room at least. That's good.
Jeez.
I'm touching the walls. If his last moments, he's like,
For all hell I've been through, it was rather fun in this.
And you roll the 1.
"Yep,
Roll a 12-sided dice. Let's see what happened.
3."
Do a 3. Did you roll 3?
No, I'm gonna get
7.
Spell sickness. So as you cast, you forget this spell for roll 1d4.
Hell, we're using Diamond.
So for cast that spell for 3 days.
Wait,
or until you take a long rest in a safe place.
Or until we use Zymer's candle.
Wait, Alec, wait. Are we sure that everything will come back to us? I only think our lives will come back to us, right?
It's everything. It's everything is as if that time and that place and time.
It's a rewind.
Okay.
So not only do you get back, but all the monsters, all the people, they come back with everything they have.
Oh man, I really highly don't want to do that battle again.
I agree.
That bear is nasty. You guys survived.
I think we got out.
Man.
I agree.
I'm gonna heal you.
I don't have any spells or anything now.
I know.
Alright, someone else is going to the front then.
Let's do it. I'm just saying, I think
We gotta know.
What
do you think, Mildred?
Silence!
We must all gather. Come close. Come. The gods can hear us. They don't want us here. Do you understand? I'm starting my casting. Is what I'm gonna do. It's called a prayer healing.
Mildred, that's not what I asked you. We're voting here. 1 no. Come on, there's 4.
Wait, what? No. Wait, what are we voting for?
Voting for Zymer's candle. We're voting to see how many people vote for it to do it over.
It's up to you guys, man. You guys vote. We're a team.
So what do you think?
Alex is voting yes. Latimus is voting no. I'm gonna vote no. I wanted to do it over. I mean, I don't want to do it over. I want to do it whatever Alex does, but at the same time, we gotta Strategy-wise, I just think we got lucky. So.
Okay. So that's 2 already. And Mildred, what do you say? What do you think? What's the best? Say it.
Man.
Let's keep going, man. Let's keep going, man.
All right, we'll keep it going. Keep it going for now.
When I go down.
I have to kill it. Well, I need to do this one. This one is not. This is not. This one is the group healing. So I need you guys to actually be close.
All right. They're close.
And I'm telling them, I'm like, the gods don't want us here. We're doing the wrong thing. We're not doing the.
If you roll work, that's probably accurate.
As you're saying that, the portal's opening behind us.
We must leave the girl as a sacrifice. We're doing the wrong thing. And then I cast my prayer.
Roll.
Made it.
Nice.
Everybody gets 16 hit points.
Everybody? Or you to their max?
To their max. Well, to their max.
Oh wait. The way everybody was already kind of to the max. So.
Yeah, I only had 1 hit.
Yeah, but I'm dying, and so is this guy, and so is Alex. So 3 of us.
I only have 6 hit points though, Steven.
I know, but I don't have another group healing that does anything less. You know what I mean?
You can't do 8?
8 is just going to give us another 5. Remember, it's just going to give us another 5 hit points.
Oh, okay.
Well, put the candle in here because this is the place we can do it over. We don't need to put that down. Oh wait, I have 1 more 8. I have 1 more 8 I can do. In case you guys are worried about that, I do have 1 more 8. But will this stack? Will it stack on top of the hit points you already gave me for it?
Yeah, they're stackable.
I don't know if this is the last room though.
But the thing is that I want to make sure that we don't need another prayer like this. So how this healing helps? It's either this or it's 8. It's one or the other.
Yeah, let's just keep that healing until later.
Well, at least we have the candle in here, so if we want to redo it, we can do it. Somebody scream it. Get ready to scream that. Zaima!
Guys, we are doing the wrong thing. Do you understand?
I
We need to leave here.
Yes. He speaks truth for once. Someone listen to him. Sorry.
We're doing fine. Everything is good. Mildred, you've proven yourself, and 6 and everyone else. We are hope.
Dang, man.
All right. I take it you're moving forward.
Can we stealth this time?
Yeah,
I'm casting false life on myself. You better believe it. You better believe it. I'm casting that. Alright, if I can actually do that.
Wait, we walk away from I just take one large step away from him.
I'm walking away.
Alright, and I'm gonna do the same thing again. This one's a different spell, just in case you're wondering. This is false life.
Okay.
And I'm gonna keep casting until I get an 8. I failed on that anyway.
He's gonna do another one. Natural 20!
Natural 20! I get it, baby! 14 hit points! That's worth it! Tell me that's not worth it! And in this game, you can do double the hit points and stuff.
14.
What are you guys doing?
Before we go, I go up to the tree and I say, "Look, the tree! We went under and we got crushed over this time, right, gentlemen?"
Smart, Sir Latimus. All right, so you guys are climbing over?
Yes.
You come into this large room, and you enter this large chamber. And in this chamber, you see the heartwood, massive, giant, gnarled root. And you see warmth. You could feel warmth emanating from it. And you can see at the center of the base an opening with what looks like hundreds of hearts within it. And all of them seem as though they're beating.
That's horrifying.
It is circled with jagged root teeth, like meat hooks. And at the base of the tree, you see Tina. She's there, the latest tribute. But you can see her and she looks different. She looks as though, if the plants are embracing her and turning her into a woodborn.
Terrible.
She's surrounded by roots and leaves, and it seems as though she's in a trance-like state. You also hear not just the heartbeat, but you also hear wood all around you starting to move. And you also hear, coming from the heart tree itself, the heartwood, multiple children's voices calling out to you, as if pleading to you. Please, please, do not harm her. As you listen to that, crashing through the eastern wall, right before you, is a huge branch. Its branches, its edges being sharp, just barely missing you, knowing that it could just penetrate through your body. What are you guys doing?
Well,
We've been killing younglings.
this is interesting. I'm baffled. Where's that apple?
Yo, we were murdering children, guys.
Yeah, but they were dead already, so...
No, I wasn't saying that in character. I'm just. Sorry, I'm shocked.
I'm at a loss of words right now.
You didn't really think that was...
I thought they were animated, like.
I thought they were just.
Can we,
I just thought they were dead bodies.
is that all we see in the room? Above, below, around, that's just that big branch? A piece of, tree?
All right. This town needs to make this sacrifice. If they don't make this sacrifice, then it's this entity, this supernatural creature that is gonna curse them, and basically destroy the town or whatever. If we save her and destroy this creature, they won't need to make the sacrifice every year or whatever the case, or season or whatever the case may be, because I think they'll be free of those of this creature. They'll be free of the curse. You know what I'm saying? I think this creature is giving them the curse. So he's basically like leeching off of them, like it's he's.
Parasite.
I don't think that's the case, because the rules of this seems to be that there are multiple of these hearts in different locations. That this creature tree exists in many a plethora of locations. And if that is the case, then it just means that that curse will still exist within the earth itself.
And when you say that, you finish that statement, you hear a crashing through the opposite wall, and this large branch shoot out through the side as if trying to hit you. I need all of you to make a dex roll.
Oh, it's my best stat.
Oh, that's not gonna happen. I'm getting into
I got hit.
Screw it, man. Screw this Trey. He wants to fight.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Almost right out the window.
It's a 10. You have to make a 10. It's a DC.
Oh wait,
10.
it's a save though, right? I'm sorry, I didn't do my.
It's a save.
Let me. No, it's the same roll. I missed.
I made it.
All right, who missed?
I did.
I did.
All right, you each take 4 points of damage from branches. Sharp branches.
Candle. Use the candle, because we at least know.
So you take 4. That means you're down to 10. Who else failed?
I did.
All right. Let me put that down. And Fix did. But Fix, you take it off your other thing, right? Your.
What? No, I didn't take any damage. I made this right in the room.
You want it?
But hey, wait, question. So time standard.
Or kill. Did you make it?
No, I took damage.
You notice again the walls. Now you notice the walls are starting to shorten. The room is getting smaller.
I knew it.
Question. Out of character.
But real quick, let me just say this. Yeah, you're gonna speak. In other words, you don't have much time.
Right. Which is why I said Zymer's candle would make us go back in time. So my question.
Zymer's candle is not gonna shorten. When you go back to this, the time is gonna run also. This is not something that Zymer's candle is gonna be able to control as far as you're still being timed. It's this point where.
So I'm saying we'll go back to the time before even the first branch came out.
All right. Anyway, you make your decision. It's okay.
No. That's why I want to ask you. This is important, Dad. This is because my question is, how far back can we go with the candle? Because it says at any point in time, space of time.
Guess where you last placed it.
Oh, so it's a physical location. Okay.
Physical.
Where you placed it.
Alright, I'm running.
Wait. Why don't we just go back? We'll have full hit points. We can go through this again, and before that next one attacks us, we can go ahead and hit full hit points and kill it.
Wait, Anthony, where were you running though?
I was gonna run and punch a tree.
That's why.
I thought you were running out.
So I say we do Zymers, come back full hit points, and then attack the tree. That's
I
what
agree.
we're doing.
I agree.
Latimus, I handed to I put Latimus. Can I use it?
Yeah. We all agree? Do we all agree? Mildred, yes. I don't want to hear your negativity now.
What do you think, Mildred?
Hurry up! Time is running out.
Steven doesn't. Well, Mildred already doesn't want to be in this scenario, but Steven doesn't. We shouldn't. We need to leave this child. This situation needs to happen. This is their ecosystem.
I agree.
It is.
I think we've come already too far. It's like to just leave. I think we need to finish it.
You need to finish it?
Okay.
Alexander wants to leave the kid.
Alright, everybody make your.
This guy doesn't care. He wants to kill him.
You hear a crash and another branch comes.
Diamonds! Before it even happens.
Simon!
Yeah.
We all yell at a unison. We're all like, Simon's candle!
It's almost as if someone was controlling
Time
this.
seems as though it stops. And all of a sudden, it seems as though you start to go backwards in time. Come on, everybody, you're going backwards. And time starts to slow down again, and all of a sudden, you're back in that room, putting the candle back on that little spot where you were putting it before. What are you guys doing? Now you all had your hit points back, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
We know everything that just happened, or did we forget about it?
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's the point of rewind.
I gotta ask, gotta make sure, because now I'm running in there.
Oh man.
Zymers!
He keeps running forward and backwards.
Are you putting the candle back down?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
Man.
What are you guys doing?
Running.
I'm carrying the camera. Just kidding.
Alright, so Torkel, you're running in. What are you going to do? Run in and what?
I'm going. It looks like I'm gonna punch the kid, and because I leap, and I'm just going. My fist is just the wind, the air. I'm just cutting air, and I'm hitting the tree behind her. Boom.
Alright. So you start to run in there, Torkel. control your character and run in there?
Yes, I'm running in there.
And as you start to run in there, the wood starts to creak all around you.
Yep, I know. It's gonna hit me. I know.
Oh man, the room is smaller.
Oh jeez.
Tina! And we're coming. You run right next to Tina. What are you doing?
I'm punching the tree.
It's very easy. You don't even have to roll. You hit the tree. Roll your damage.
Nice. 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. You notice that your fist chips off just a little bit of the tree. And you know that you could probably punch this tree 1,000 times before you destroy it.
Man, I don't want to hit the girl, man. What do we do?
I'm starting a fire on my turn.
Okay. I have thaumaturgy. Yeah. I can combust the fire if you said it.
Yeah, for my bonus action, can I do something? Screaming. Blasted tree! Free Tina now! My gate echoes in the...
And you notice that the room seems as though it's starting to shrink. What are you doing?
I screamed at the tree.
What are you saying?
I say, blasted tree, free Tina now!
And as you say that, it almost seems as though Tina heard you. And you see her go, Dada? Dada?
Oh, I know what we gotta do.
That's wrong.
I know we gotta do. Okay.
Rip her from the tree, man.
Are we doing turns, or can I do something else now?
Everybody roll initiative, or should I say your side will roll initiative, then I'll roll initiative.
3.
Oh god.
Right. You hear a massive creaking inside the wall. A massive branch comes out and strikes. Let's see who's gonna hit. What area? 1, 2, Mildred. Let's see, Torque, you're by yourself up there, so 3, 4, you up there.
Oh, it's fitting.
Torque, make your save. Reflex. Jump out of the way.
Oh, that's not happening.
He jumped into it.
5 points of damage.
Yeah, my character looks surprised and he looks at the branch beneath him. I mean, through his stomach.
Dada? You hear from Tina. Dada, please, help me. What are you doing? Anybody else doing anything?
I'm using thaumaturgy on the tree to burn it.
Okay, so which section are you throwing the fire?
Wherever that tree arm came out, this part right here.
Part its root or just that branch right there?
You know, they said this thing has a heart, so I'm gonna see if there's like a...
There's multiple hearts. Remember I told you there's an opening with hundreds of hearts in there. Are you throwing it in there?
I know it's killing all the kids, but if that's what we want. My character doesn't care.
Alright, you tell me what you're gonna do.
We shouldn't be here.
Latimus, what do you think?
Yeah. What do I think? I'm a hero, but I'd say cut that girl free and take her and leave.
Okay,
let's do it.
That's what I say. But
I'm listening to that.
But I will stay with the heroes. If we die together, we die together.
I'm trying to free her, Dad.
It's crazy.
Alright, on your turn, so you're pulling her. You notice that she's not stuck, right? There's leaves all over her branches, but you can kind of just pull her out. So Mildred, you run there, and you just tug on her, and she's in your arms. All right, who didn't go this turn?
I didn't go.
I didn't go.
What are you doing?
Go ahead, Torkel.
Taking himself off the branch. Too late.
Yeah, I know, right? That's go. Four on the floor. Can I climb through the hole? Can I climb through the one with the children's hearts in it?
If you want.
Okay, I'm climbing through the hole and I'm saying, run! Take the girl out of here! And I'm like punching a heart, like I'm going inside. I'm climbing inside the...
Come on, let's go! Oh no! Hit the girl and run!
No, we're running now, I'm running now. I'm getting out of here, Dad, I'm running out.
Let's take the girl and run!
You notice the walls closing in even more so.
Alright, I'm running out. I guess we're taking the girl and we're jetting out.
Yep, and this is why those are obstacles on the way back. I figured that we'd have to try to get through it and back. I figured it. I knew it from the very beginning.
Alright, you guys now are rushing because now I need you to make a dexterity roll. Otherwise you trip on those things as you're running out past those things, jumping over them. Everybody make your roll. A 10 or better.
I got it. I got
Are
an
you
11.
serious? Oh, that's it. You guys gotta go without me, man. That's it. It's not. I was not meant to make this.
We'll rewind it.
No,
We'll rewind it.
it doesn't matter.
Nah, man, just keep going. Go.
Alright, who didn't make it?
I didn't make it.
I have a -2. This is not gonna happen. Let me roll.
Alright, you fall to the ground, Torkill. I need you to make a dex roll because you see a branch come out through the wall trying to hit you.
I didn't make it either.
Natural 1.
Oh, you jumping into it. See it coming. You're like, I see you.
Didn't make it.
None of us did.
Wait, I gotta do it.
Latimus did make it.
Yeah, I made it.
You said I had to roll a dexterity, right? I did.
Yeah. Make a dex roll, man. Did you make it?
Nope. Give it
Alright, each of you take 3 points of damage.
Oh snap!
I think I'm out.
Yeah, you are. I have to kill you.
Hey, Dad, my cousin's name. Run.
I'm gonna use a heal on you. Oh man, this is.
So I take 3 points of damage.
Come now, people, run!
Bonus action. I'm taking a bonus action to use my healing word on. I've got 2 more left on Torko.
How much do you heal him?
And boom.
Yes.
I heal him 7. 7. Get up! Rise! Like a zombie. I'm just like, yeah, rise, you mother. I don't have to even be near him to do it, but yeah. And I'm running.
Alright. Move forward. Everybody.
Come on.
And there's another tree. Everybody, make another dex roll.
Jeez.
Got a 9. Damn it.
Ridiculous, man. This is absolute.
All this for one little girl, man.
Hell, man. I'm rolling like pure I'm having to roll
Saving
with
Private Ryan right here.
20!
Yeah.
Somebody rolled a natural 20. Who was that?
That was
me.
Alex.
Who made it?
Wait, I didn't roll it.
Let me succeed on 2.
Please, God. Nope, that's a fail.
Dang.
Everybody who made it, move into the next room.
What do we need, a 10?
Yep, 10 or better.
I didn't make it.
Alright, the girl's going
6, yes. Take the girl! Hot potato.
Make it, Henry.
I didn't make it. I got a 9.
Alright, you 3 guys, through the side of the wall forms a branch. Let's see who's gonna get hit out of you 3. 1, 2, Mildred, 3, 4, Torque, and 5, 6, Sir. 3, Torkill, Make a dex to avoid the branch from cutting you.
Oh wait, Dad, can I use my key to make a dodge action?
Sure.
Wait, am I getting this? No, I'm not gonna use it. I think I would normally just doesn't matter. I'm not making it.
You get hit, and you take 5 points of damage.
Don't go down, you son of a...
Everybody move forward. Your movement.
Okay, don't. We're all gonna. Hold on. Can you come back? Where are you? I want to do when we're all together. If you keep running forward, then I guess you're not gonna be in it.
Maximum hit points.
Okay, so then I'm using my last spell for the prayer. And I'm just screaming. I'm just like, I knew we were cursed. We're doomed. And I cast prayer healing on us. Oh wait, hold on, sorry.
Wait,
Hold up, don't jump up ahead 6.
Oh, because I made the critical roll before, I thought I was ahead.
You are.
Okay, so prayer healing, guys.
Every room, you guys gotta...
You're all welcome right there. You're all welcome! That's everybody's max 14.
Let me do that.
You were at 2 and you're gonna go down again.
No, I know.
I only have one heal left, I think. One heal for the ranged.
You didn't have any aids?
No, that was my aid. So remember, I did prayer healing twice, and I did aid the first time before we got in here. So those are my 3 second level spells. It's all gone.
You guys continue running forward.
Yeah.
And you come to another one of those branches. Make your rolls.
It's easier said than done.
No, 12. Me. Yeah.
These stats. Jeez. Yes!
Jeez.
Natural 20 again!
Yes, that's right. Does he get mid points on his? He's getting mid points on his leg.
20s, man. I should be in the entrance already. I'm waiting for them. I'm just like,
Alright, just me and you right now. We're fist bumping it right now. It's fist bumping. You know, it was one of us that's gonna go.
Oh, I got that.
One of us is getting it. I didn't make it either. I didn't make it either.
Oh man.
Oh, Melvin again?
Yeah, we're fist bumping it. Right?
He's getting hit. Mildred.
Leave me.
It is your kill.
Dang.
You were taking this.
This tree doesn't like me, man.
It was not. You punched it.
The wall, Turkill.
You were the one that punched the tree, remember?
Make your save.
Here we go.
Yes!
It just barely misses you, but you like to leap over with your agility and get to the other side with everybody else. All right, everybody, move forward. You get into the adjacent room, and there's another one of those branches there. Make your dex roll.
Oh no.
10 or 11, I made it.
Sir Latimus makes it, holding Tina in his arms, the true savior.
no, I failed one.
No, you didn't. You rolled a 19.
19! Wait!
Yeah.
You made it. 14, I made it! Or, well, 12 now because it's -2.
I'm the only one who didn't make it, Dad.
Yeah, Torg, they want you. That tree wants you.
Make your next roll, otherwise you get hit. A branch comes through the wall, crashes, cutting through everything. Let's see if you can avoid it. You do it! You see, there's only one branch left. You have to hop over, everybody.
I'm
almost. The ending is right there. Can you make it? Make the rolls. Dexterity to avoid it, or jump over it, should I say?
I want to grab onto Torkel. Can I huddle over him?
I know, right?
Oh no! Latimus!
Oh, so Latimus didn't make it. I know that.
We're all doomed!
Come on, I rolled it. Is it coming right? it. That's it.
I made it.
Alright, so the only one who made it was...
Wait, no, Anthony, you rolled a 17 before.
No, that's not me.
It says Torkel.
That was a save. That was a save before.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, he was getting hit with this branch that comes tearing through the wall. 1, 2. Meldred, 3, 4,
Wait.
6.
Wait, I made it.
Oh, you made it.
No.
6. Torkel or Sir? Sir. Make your dex roll, sir. Otherwise, you get damage. Everybody else moves into the next room.
Oh, no, I did not. I get hit.
You get pierced and you take 2 points of damage.
I will take that. Damn tree!
And you finally jump out. You make it through. And it seems as though the whole, just as you exit, the whole entrance of this burrow just caves down into the ground. And all of you just kind of like look back of what you missed. Thank God. What are you guys doing?
Well, this was a terrible oak tree.
My character just looks at it.
We've upset another god! We are now all cursed! You all share my fate!
Yes.
Sir Latimus, you have Tina in your arms, and she looks up at you. She's still dazed. She goes, You saved me? Thank you. And she hugs you. Thank you so much for saving me. What are you guys doing?
Don't cry, little one. It's okay. We are hope, and hope always conquers. As cheesy as I sound.
Alright, are you guys heading back to the village?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, we're heading.
Should we be more discreet?
No, we're gonna face it on, man. You
Oh, it's not. Here we go.
Alright.
Children of the Corn.
So you start to travel back to the Leafside village, and as you travel there, before you get into the village, you see several wagons, and out of one of the wagons comes a familiar face, and it is Thumbor, and he's running towards you. Tina! And then Tina kind of like looks in her father's direction. Father! And she jumps out of your arms, and she runs over towards her father, and they embrace each other. Tina, my love, they saved you. You're back. You're mine. Father, I'm so glad to be back. And he looks at you as he's holding her in his arms. He looks in your direction. Thank you. You are truly heroes. What you have done, I cannot repay. Take this. I promised you 300 gold, but I am giving you 500. Spend it well. It was well earned. You are truly heroes with good hearts. But beware. I would advise you, do not go into that village now. For what has occurred, what you have done, will change things forever in these lands. Tina. And he puts Tina on his shoulder. He goes on his wagon, and they ride off. And this is where we'll end this mission. So, all right, awesome. Good job, guys.
You're not heroes, my lad.
So we're out of time and out of character. Now we are going to do a review. Right after this, we'll do a review. It'll be on a different video. But thank you for joining us. Listen, hey, subscribe, hit that bell, that notification bell. Let us know, comment. What do you think about the system? What do you think about the role playing? What do you think about all of this? Help us know. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation. All right. This was fun. All right. Take care. Thank you again.